Hey, folks, and welcome to Oops All Monks. Silence. Okay,
Yeah.
great. We're off to an
Yay!
awesome start.
Sorry.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks for hyping me up. You
Oh, I
know,
thought you
I
were
really
editing
love
the
that
thing
my
a
friends
little.
are here to love and support
I
me.
thought you were gonna say more.
Yeah.
Every time we do a one-shot, I'm like, hello and welcome to insert name of the one-shot, and then you all cheer like it's a thing.
I was okay. I was editing the thing. I was editing the screen a little, so that's I'm doing my job.
Well, it's fine. We're rolling with it. My nose bleeding?
Okay, there we go. All
No,
right.
my nose isn't bleeding. I'm just crazy. Don't mind me.
What?
I thought my nose was bleeding for a sec. It was just snot.
Wow,
Anyway.
what a start!
Yep, this is great. We're off to a great start. And you know what? For how scuffed this intro is, it's probably going to be very fitting for the one-shot. I prepared this in like 2 hours because I've been super busy this week. So that's where we are.
Yay.
Also, 2 out of the 3 of us just finished their character sheets.
What?
Okay, well, Paige got it done last night.
Yeah, someone had to get their homework done by another student for them.
I did not have the time this week to do it.
I'm just teasing. I
I-
don't mean to actually. Anyway, I will say this session is very connected with MT. So yeah, this takes place shortly after episode 21. So just keep that in mind, okay?
Or is it
Anyway.
21? Or did I change it so it's not 21 anymore?
It's 21. I
Damn
checked.
it! I did not.
I know you're too like apathetic to actually go in and change it. I gave you the
don't know
fucking
about-
thumbnails and you haven't changed that shit yet.
Hey, okay.
We've been editing
I'm
it.
sorry that I don't want the trident to be off-centered, and I'm trying to figure that out. man.
we were not nitpicking. We were going over it last night. Okay.
Yeah. It looks bad if it's centered, Pidge.
I'm trying to
I'm on-
figure it out.
I'm on team just leave it off center. The logo looks more balanced if it's not. Anyway, this is the discussion for out of game because we're already starting late. I don't know how long this is going to go. So we'll just have to figure it out. Delicious water. Anyway, we return to not our usual party, but, well, I'll just say Skivik. It's been approximately 24 hours since you helped Mariana's trident to slay the shepherds that had come to the shore.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, you have taken some time to rest up as you desperately needed it, as
Yeah.
did just about everyone else. And you've been summoned, along with Doc, to the office
Oh,
of Krull. As you're kind of walking through the hallways in the Black Rose base, sorry, I'm very scuffed right now. Still getting into it. Doc is walking alongside you, looking a little quizzical. He's not entirely sure why this meeting is happening, and he's almost worried he's in trouble. Is there anything you'd like to do, or do you just want to silently walk through his office with him?
They probably talk a little bit about just the title, because that's probably what's going through Skivik's mind at this moment. He's like, holy shit, I've got a title. Where did that come from? Do you know anything about that? And just asking too many questions that Doc has no idea about.
Yeah. You're realizing quickly, Skivik, that you don't really know the rules. And while they told you that you got the title, they don't really know the rules either. They just know the one rule, and you're hoping that means you get to keep the title. But,
Yeah.
Zodiac, from what you can tell, appears to be a name given to captains, of which you're certainly not.
I don't have a ship.
Or much seafaring experience at all, for that matter. So, who knows? Maybe it gets passed down to a successor. You're not sure, but you're really hoping you get to keep it because it's a cool fucking name.
It is.
Anyway, with that out of the way, you eventually make your way to Krull's office, and Doc just... I don't know if that came through, but I knocked. Damn Discord. You make me look
No,
bad.
it came through, but it just sounded like a metal pipe.
Yeah.
He bangs a metal pipe on Curl's door. Clang, clang, clang.
Yeah. Average
Cool.
dog behavior.
Door opens slowly. You're late.
Are we?
Only by 2 minutes.
I'm
Come on.
I've seen you be late by like 5 minutes before.
Sorry, I'm still stretching. Curl just kind of smiles and brings both of you in, sits you down at his desk. First off, I wanted to thank you both for everything you did yesterday. I think it's shown that you've taken our teachings to heart, and, well, let's just say you're doing a good job. And that is why, on behalf of the... God damn it. Bad timing. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're so
Wow.
close. So close.
Wow.
On behalf of
Nope.
nope.
On behalf of ding 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 ding, someone else is at the door.
One day Cinder is gonna do that. One day he's gonna like do like on behalf of like ding ding ding, and like we're all gonna be like, oh, he's gone, and he's not gonna be gone, and he's gonna be, I don't know, plotting something.
God. My bones.
Your bones,
My bones.
your bones.
Are you guys
Wait,
shit
how-
talking my bones?
Bones.
Oh, we were shit
I
talking
have
Lewis's
no idea
bones.
what you're talking about.
Bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking like go to the doctor, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you have like major bone deterioration," and then you guys are gonna all look like assholes. They're gonna be like, "Yeah,
Nope.
his bones are fucking crumbling from the inside."
We're not gonna look like assholes. It's just gonna prove us right. We're gonna look like
Yeah, we're gonna look
psychics.
like prophets.
Mm-hmm.
It really profits when I constantly go, my bones.
I would say so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Seems like a pretty fair reaction.
Anyway, you both have performed exemplary. And that is why, Doc, on behalf of the Black Rose, I would like to officially offer you a promotion.
Oh, Doc, like jolts in his fucking. Oh no, they're probably sitting down somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're both sitting in front of Kroll's desk here.
Okay. He jolts in his chair and like stiffens up, like taking the meeting seriously properly now. He's stopped slouching as he was before.
Well,
He's like,
kind of looks at you, waiting for like anything.
I don't know. Thank you. What do you usually say at promotions?
I
Well,
accept.
usually you would say, "I accept."
Oh, I have to do that. Oh, well, I accept. Then yeah, obviously.
Yes, I don't just bestow this upon you. You have to formally.
Why wouldn't I? That's kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Regardless, in this new position, you would, of course, gain access to greater amounts of
resources within the Rose,
Mhm.
as well as we would like to officially offer you legal protection. We understand that your missions under us have left you in a bit of a tight spot legally.
Kind of, yeah.
And so we would like to rectify that.
Does that mean we can go back to the assembly and not have to get arrested?
Well, we have to have some people do their magic, but that is the hope.
Oh, thanks. Though we'll
And Skivik,
probably still have to. We'll probably still have to avoid some certain people.
oh yes, there's unfortunately nothing we can do about personal vendettas.
Yeah. He's
And
gonna.
of course, these certain people, well, they've got legal protection of their own.
I assume the big guy that we took down. He's probably up and back and running because it's the assembly. Of course, they would have him back. He's gonna want it dead.
That is what we expect. Now,
Yeah.
we trust you can handle that on your own, but
Yeah.
from a legal perspective, there's not much we can do.
Okay. We'll figure something else out.
Good luck. Now,
Thank you.
Skivik,
Mhm.
I wish that I could offer you the same, but, well, I've been talking to some of the higher ups, and while I was able to smooth talk Doc into a promotion, you have not yet proven, how you say, consistency.
Oh.
And so, in order to prove your consistency,
Oh.
well, I was going to send you on a new mission. The remnants of the shepherds that you took care of have seemingly split off into two smaller parties. One has made their way towards Rogue, which we were hoping to let Doc and Miriana's Trident take care of. But
Mhm.
another has charted a path not far off from the assembly. We are unsure of what exactly they're doing, but they don't seem to be heading in a straight path. We think they want to stop by somewhere near. Now, I have been talking with some help.
And he kind of gets up and walks over to the desk.
And apparently, one of our scryers was able to observe them briefly.
And he kind of puts his hand on the table and lifts up. And this kind of like scene, like almost like it's kind of like a screen. It's more like, a crystal ball, how you look into it and it,
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like that, but more like digitized almost.
Okay.
So I would like to show you what we saw.
Okay.
In the scene, you can see what looks like a number of kind of decrepit pillars that are just sprouted up sporadically out of the water in what looks like very open ocean. It's hard to get a bearing on exactly where this is, but Doc, you specifically would recognize a somewhat larger, only a little bit, central tower, also crumbling, with a small outcropping on it. It looks like the makings of a bridge, where it looks like a small little stand has been set up. An old man wearing a cloak of rat skin.
No.
there.
No.
Reverend!
Really?
Doc gets up, slams his hand on the desk, no.
But you see two more figures that are there as well. a ship flanking them that it seems like they came here on. As the illusion kind of zooms in on these people, you see this heavy armored tiefling that appears to have had their horns cut off.
Ooh.
Kind of almost jumps over the stand and grabs Revron.
No!
Oh no!
By-
Wait.
By the scruff of the shirt and lifts him up.
If you don't tell me where they are, I swear to God.
You see Revron already bloodied at this point. Kind of just
You leave him alone.
Get off.
You can't see the expression, but you can only imagine the anger, and takes a gauntleted fist and punches Revron, caving in the
Oh,
face
no.
slightly.
Oh,
Oh,
A
No.
splatter of
jeez.
blood drops him to the ground, and he onto the ground.
Love that we're
Turns back to another man that you're also familiar with. Human. This is Flint.
No luck here. Say we go to that old snake temple. Maybe we can use it to disappear for a while. And the illusion fades.
Oh, they're just going to a lot of NT callbacks, huh?
Jesus.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wow. It's crazy what happens when you write a one shot in 2 hours. You need an interesting locale to place it at.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit.
We believe we know what the snake temple they referred to is.
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe,
aware.
Doc, you're familiar.
Yeah. Well aware.
Skivik. We were hoping to pair you up with some up-and-coming doves, and for a time, you would be a de facto raven as their leader. What do you say?
Yes, absolutely. Like, if it jumps onto the chair, stands up, and he's like, yeah, obviously, hello?
Crow kind of turns over to Doc.
See, this man knows how to accept a proposal.
Yeah, okay.
Well, in that case,
Stands back up, kind of cracks his back.
allow me to introduce you to the crew.
Kind of walks out. Takes you outside of his office and brings you over into kind of a small waiting room, not too far away, where there are two figures kind of lounging in chairs, just waiting for orders. Would you two like to introduce yourselves?
Sure, who's going first, though?
I can go first.
It's
if
up to you.
if you. I can go first, Void.
Okay.
Okay, so sitting in one of the chairs, probably fairly lounging around, doesn't look like a very serious kind of figure. It is a rather short, not as short as Skivik, obviously, but like 5'2", man, with very like dark, like almost black skin, with like these bright yellow, markings that almost look like feathers. They're tattoos.
Oh,
They are wearing he is wearing a peacock mask that is decorated with, you know, the classic peacock like eye feathers on the tops and on the eyelashes. They are they as you enter the room, he kind of like immediately shoots his head at you. It's hard to tell reaction based on the mask, but it looks pretty positive, I think. This is Plumage.
And the lady sitting next to Plumage is this tall, sort of dark leafy green tiefling who's wearing a Shrike mask. She seems to be rather buff. You also can't tell much in emotion, but she does seem to tilt her head a bit at you, just a little bit. I suck at describing outfits, especially since they made her so fast.
It's okay.
I didn't even describe outfit, Void. You're fine.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it. And this would be Shrike. Say hello to Shrike. She's wearing a Shrike bird mask. Yippee.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to mention about Plumage is that Plumage has a very like long tail. Not
yeah.
a lot of like noticeable figures on it, just like really like just like a really long lizard tail with a slight spike at the end.
Mhm.
Did you take the fucking Thagomizer?
What? No.
The Thagomizer? Because he's a really long lizard tail with spikes at the end.
No, not like a spike, just like a like just a normal. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe.
Oh, one of those like little arrow tails.
Okay.
In the big image, I drew it a little bit, but it's kind of hard to tell because of the hair and the antlers. But they have a tail, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Skivik, like, is trying to keep his cool and seem really composed. And just, like, walks in really stiff-like.
Reverse swagger.
Mm-hmm. Like, almost military-esque. He's just a short little guy with a robin mask. Halfling. Probably don't see too much, because I think he wears enough clothes to cover up most of his body.
Mm-hmm.
Plumage, Shrike, I'd like to introduce you to Fleet.
Skivik, Fleet takes a bye.
Pleasure.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, I trust you both have already been briefed on what's going to be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We'll have a ship ready for you by tomorrow morning, as well as some basic supplies. Good luck.
Oh, okay.
And Doc, thank you for your time and good luck in Rogue.
Thank you.
Before Kroll walks back to his office
Mm.
and leaves you.
Fleet looks up to Doc and is like, his stance loosens a little bit, and he's like, "So, what do you know about that guy that was like being attacked?" And he starts like questioning everything about the that they saw, and would presumably just info dump about everything he knows and possibly about the UNT and stuff. Probably even showing off the UNT tranquilizer recipe that he still just has.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you might need to watch out for this. I don't know if they have it or if like the shepherds might have it, but
All right. Well, unless there's anything that you guys want to do to introduce yourselves, are you ready to move along?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
The
think.
three of you
I don't know
are
what it is.
provided with a pretty meager ship, all things considered. It's very much conservative in terms of size. It's more than big enough for the three of you, but it's very clearly intended to be able to be operated with very little work, given that there is only three of you. and you
I
don't
was
have
gonna
anyone
say.
accompanying you on this.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the workload light. You're also given, just basic supplies, rations, water, etc. And in addition to that, you are each given one potion of greater healing.
Oh, neat. I'll add that.
And just for reference, those are 4d4 plus 4.
4d4
Wait,
plus 4.
We get a
You're
potion
you're
of
each given a
greater
potion
healing.
of greater healing, one for
Okay.
each of you. And those are
That's,
4d4 plus 4,
Healing.
which really just roll off the tongue.
4d4 plus 4. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So, do we have a plan or?
No, not really. I mean, all we know so far is that, well, we might end up taking a stop at whatever that old man, Reveron, or something weird like that. Might be stopping by him, and we would end up stopping at this, the big tower. But we don't really know anything about their plans or what's going on. More just there on the defense. So does any of us have experience on a ship?
Yeah,
No.
I do.
Oh, good.
I mean, I wasn't like
That's
captain or anything, but I worked my way.
yeah. Guess who is a captain?
You a
Don't
cap.
seem very captain-y, honestly.
Well, I inherited a title. I didn't get title of captain through captaining. I got a title of captain through killing a captain.
So cheating.
I wouldn't call it cheating. I would just call it a really cool act that kind of bypassed the system in a non-cheating
Does
way.
that really make you a captain?
I don't know. We'll see.
Riddick's so good at cheating the rules, he doesn't need to break a single one to do it.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if I can still be a captain if I kill the next one that we're about to go chase down.
Sorry, I took a big bite when I shouldn't have.
Anyway,
mistake.
I don't know exactly. I don't think we specified what I'll try and control the small little ship, but it's a small little ship. I don't think it's that hard.
Yeah. It's not particularly difficult. I mean, you know how to work the rudder, you know how to steer. Admittedly, for a ship as small as this, a crew as small as this, and a trip as short as this, you are able to pretty much just coast by on the knowledge you have, and guiding the others to perform tasks as they're needed. That was the deepest burp I've ever had. What the hell? That was like 3 octaves. Sorry. Anyway.
The whole time, Skivik is just like taking notes and just mental notes on what to do.
If you have
He's
any
preparing.
questions, you can let me know.
Why would I have... No, of course not.
You're writing down everything they do. Do you
I don't have any
questions?
proper
I
tasks.
mean, I can kind of tell mentally. It's kind of it's
Blah, 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 blah. Get back to work.
So, after a few days' journey, you said you wanted to head to Reveron's place first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It takes you a little while to find the exact spot where that happened. You had to get directions from Doc before you sailed off, because it's kind of just out in the middle of fuck off nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of near the assembly, but that's really the only reference point you have, so it takes you a little while to figure out exactly where it is. But eventually you sail past a number of the disparate pillars. Sorry, I'm burping a lot right now for some reason. And as you finally begin to kind of connect what you're seeing in front of you with the illusion that you saw, you're a little perplexed, to say the least, as when you get to that little stand, the old man who you saw get his fucking face punched in is there, and kind of waving at you as you come in.
Huh.
Well,
Hello?
you live.
Hello? Are you here to buy? Here to buy things?
I thought he
I-
was dead.
jeez.
I thought he
No.
was dead.
Hi. No, not right now, actually.
I genuinely thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm. How are you alive, little man?
Don't call him little man.
Little. I'm quite tall, I'll have you know.
Stands up from the thing, and you kind of get a full glance at his like very, very thin, kind of frail form here. And he stands at like a solid 5'11" or so.
He's
Okay.
taller than me.
I'm not little.
Okay, never mind. How are you not dead?
You mean?
Well, hey.
Hi!
Look, you don't just start off with that. You gotta let him know that we know who he is. Not that you
Hi.
just-
Yeah, you're,
No.
you're Revron, correct?
No, you are Revron. We know you. We were told about you by my good friend Doc.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know Doc.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Very good customer.
You know, you would think
Mhm.
that, like, with all the bird mass, you know, might be
Hey?
some
Who am I
bells
to judge
being rung
based
there.
based on superficial appearances?
That
Yeah.
is so fair, yeah. That's very genuine
Um,
of you.
We got message that you were attacked by some enemies of ours, and they tried to get information out of you, and then they moved on. Honestly, we were
Oh,
kind of perplexed because
yes.
it looked like you died, dude.
No, I'm fine. I got better.
That's great.
Okay,
You
good,
got better.
good for you.
Sorry, what did you say?
Said good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They called me Resilient Revron. Now,
Yeah.
I could totally see
as
why.
they went. Well, Revron always has information if you have coin.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm,
All right. I hand him over to Gold.
Kind of takes it, inspects it thoroughly, kind of holds it up to the sun, bites down on it, tries to bend it, puts it in a small sack that he has.
Okay.
I think they went over to that old snake worshipper's temple.
Yeah. Do you
we
know?
are.
Did they mention anything why they could have?
Well, they wanted to
I
hide out,
think-
didn't they?
I think they were desperate.
Ah.
I didn't get all the details, but I noticed the crew was sparse.
Hmm.
Something
Yeah.
tells me that, well, they're running scared.
Yeah. We gave them a run for their money.
Well, if you're gonna chase them, when you finish them off, tell them that one's for Revron.
All right. Will do.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
If you do, I'll give you back the coins.
Okay.
Okay.
If we do, could we get a discount at your store?
Revron kind of like leans back in the chair, and you see kind of the the like friendlier persona kind of like shift into a little bit more like negotiator type. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Dude, why don't you? I'm a bard.
In all worlds,
I was
it is
being
a-
respectful because you talking and you're the leader, so I was being respectful.
This truly is the curse of Pigeon Spud. Spud is forever
Yeah.
doomed to play non-charisma characters and persuade with them, and Pidge is forever doomed to play charisma characters and not persuade with them.
I don't get
I'm
a
gonna pull-
chance.
I get to reroll that. Oh my god. Thank
Yep.
God.
Halfling luck, baby.
Nice.
Halfling luck. Whew.
Halfling luck. Yes. Great luck.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Revron leans back in the chair, kind of scratches his hairy chin.
No.
Now, fuck.
Oh, that's fine.
But I'm always welcoming new customers, so if you ever
Yeah.
do come across any kind of coin while you're there, feel free to stop by.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there anything that we could have investigated here that you think? Maybe they laughed something off?
Curious how. You said how many? Do you know like? I don't want to ask how many exactly because I don't know if there's too many to count or if anything like that, or if you just didn't
Oh,
notice
it was
at all.
like 7 or 8.
7 or 8.
Oh.
All right. Hmm.
Like
How
I said, the
strong-
crew seemed sparse.
I guess how capable did they look?
Well, as someone who got punched in the face by one of them, it hurt a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but that seemed to be the burliest of them.
Mm-hmm.
The rest seemed like small potatoes by comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did they take
Oh.
anything of yours?
Also,
Oh.
one of them has a gun.
Oh! Whoa. Alright.
That's good to know.
Good. Yeah, very good to know.
Mm-hmm. Did they take anything of yours?
No,
Huh.
they know better than to cross me.
Understandable.
Hmm.
Hmm. Do we have any more questions for?
Not really.
Well, Mr. Revron, we are glad to see you alive, and we will punch them in the face for you.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, and tell Doc I said hi.
I will, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Kind of waves you off.
wave back.
He was nice.
Yeah. You think we can handle 8 people?
Probably.
I hope so.
I'm just wondering about how they shouldn't be that strong. I don't think, at least.
I hope. I surely not. Surely not.
We're great at this. We're great at socializing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, honest to God, like, I love all of you so much, but God, does it feel empty when Will's not here to carry the conversation?
Should if I could.
Will really is like the one extrovert in this entire group, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nar also, to be fair.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So, why is it called the Snake Temple? Is it like Is it like a temple that's covered in snakes, or is it more like...
Snake god?
I think it's
that
the
could be it.
snakes.
Hmm.
Maybe these are things you should have asked Revron.
Yeah, probably.
Good for us to know that now, eh?
What'd you say?
Good for us to know that now.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All
are
right.
you guys ready to move
Yep,
on?
let's get a move on.
I know this is kind of in piecemeal, but this is the part where we actually get to do like one consistent scene, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
About 2 days later, 1 second, desperately need a drink of water. As I was saying, about 2 days later, you finally catch the kind of spire on the edge of the horizon. And I've already described it previously in Mariana's Triton, but it is extremely tall. It looks like it's fallen into a bit of disrepair, admittedly. There are parts that have kind of crumbled away and fallen down, but as a whole, it stands what you can only guess is at least 50 floors high, kind of spiraling up around the side with a massive staircase as each layer gets smaller and smaller as you get up to the very top. As you begin to approach what's not necessarily a docking area, but the closest thing there is to one, you do spot another ship that is rested there.
Maybe we shouldn't dock right up close to the ships.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
there
I
isn't
don't
exactly
think
many
so.
other places to dock.
Hmm.
See, the way this works is, how do I explain this? You know what? I hate to say it. Spud, your whiteboard idea would actually be very helpful right now.
Wow.
Okay,
Oh my-
it's easier to describe, all right? So, here's like water oh wait, I need
Can we get rid of Tinky? Hold on, I'm getting rid of him.
Wait, no, we have to show the audience first.
No, we
No,
do
no, we
not.
don't. Okay, so here's water level, right? And it comes kind of up and around, and then like there's another layer.
It's gone.
Yeah,
And
I
it
got
comes up
rid
and
of him.
around, and so on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? I've drawn this horrifically. But what it means is there's really only one section that intersects with the... Whoa. That's...
What is
Stop
this?
copying and
The
pasting.
hell?
I'm making the spiral.
Well, you need to make
That's
each
the-
one smaller then.
Hold
This is the whole... It gets smaller as you go up. That's the whole...
Hold on.
The whole shtick.
Dude, what is this?
A very bad explanation. I regret this immediately.
There.
I should not have used this. But what I'm trying to say is
Hold
that
on.
there's really, really one spot that properly connects up. You can leave whiteboard now. I've made my
I
point.
deleted it. All right.
So you are a little starved for options.
Huh.
That. Hmm.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
Nobody's like
Nobody's what?
nobody's spotted us yet.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I have terrible perception.
Can I use the help action
Yes,
by
yes, you
like
can.
carrying him on my shoulders?
Hey.
Lift him up. The circle of life.
That's a 12.
A 12.
A 12. You are pretty far out at this point, but you're not spotting anybody on the ship.
Is
Huh.
it safe? You think it's safe for me to dock?
I don't see anyone.
Hmm.
So maybe?
Hmm.
There's nothing else for us to do. I don't think we can approach this stealthily, so I think we might just have to.
I mean, just
Do you
because we
wanna?
dock the ship doesn't mean that we can't be a bit more stealthy.
Oh, we can still be stealthy, but we can't like go in completely unnoticed.
Unfortunately. Huh.
Mm,
Okay.
So are you
I'm
guys gonna go and dock?
Yep, I'll dock the ship. Woo.
Okay. As you're making your way in, it's very quiet. The waves are calm. It's an easy dock. And then as you begin to get close, you watch as two cannons on the ship fire off. And let me roll 2 attack rolls to see. Okay. You're not going to believe this. One of them's a crit, and the other is definitely a hit.
Oh, come on. Our poor little boat.
The first cannonball into the side of the ship kind of sends it spinning, actually, as it kind of collides with one part of the ship. Takes a massive chunk out of it, but not enough that it like tears a hole or anything. And then the second one, as you're spinning, comes in directly at the front with perfect timing and directly through the center and punches a massive hole in the front of your ship.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, no.
You're
Okay.
quickly beginning to take on water. What are you doing?
On my robe, I'm going to pull off the fucking patch that's a rowboat.
Oh, very clever, actually.
Yeah.
And you watch as Skivik on kind of like lifts up the robe and just seemingly just like a cartoon, you know, like the magic satchel, that thing in cartoons where they pull, like they leave behind their back and they pull out a massive comically large item they couldn't possibly have had on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Does that, but with an entire rowboat.
Get in.
Yeah.
Get in.
Yep.
The three of you jump in, and as your ship begins to sink behind you, as you're in this rowboat, what are you doing? Rowing towards the dock, I presume?
I guess, yeah.
Rowing at rapid speed.
Yeah.
The only time I'd say before you get too close to fire off one more cannonball is reloading takes a little while. So you're gonna take one more shot at you. 13. I don't know what the AC of a rowboat is.
I'm gonna see if they're no.
I don't know if the rowboat has an AC, but it's probably. I'd say it's probably better than 13, right? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this one to you because I feel like it would be higher than a 13, not because it's durable or anything, but simply because it's very small compared to like normal ships.
Yeah.
Look, normal ships function like plate armor. This functions like just a high dex character. I'd say.
Yeah.
The ship has high dexterity, which is funny because ships actually do have stats depending on the rule set you're using for them.
Anyway,
the cannonball directly next to the ship and kind of sends a wake behind you that actually pushes you towards the shore a little faster. As you kind of get too close for them to fire cannonballs at you, you watch as what looks like 2 humanoids. It's a little hard to make out details from here, but 2 of them kind of just go up to the deck and kind of see you and then just vanish behind it.
Can I like climb on the? I would really want to just like climb on the ship and board it. But
you can do that.
Are you guys okay?
Kind of right up under it.
Yeah.
You want to try
the spider climbing, right?
Yes. That's why I can climb on walls.
Yeah, so as these 2 are rowing and kind of getting ready to dock at the normal area, as you're passing by the ship, you just jump off and onto the side of the ship, kind of climb up the side, fast enough that as you kind of pull your head over the side of the ship, you can see as the 2 heroes. Now that you're getting a better look, one appears to be either an elf or a half elf. The other appears to be a human. Both run into the temple.
Okay, I'm gonna finish pulling myself up, looking at the ship. Can I like try and see if there's like any like people around on the ship?
Sure. Give me perception or investigation. And as this is happening, Skivik and Shrike, or should I say Fleet and Shrike, the two of you are able to dock the rowboat without issue. Probably very hurried, just in case. But as Plumage is looking around, I'll say that you can join your companion on the seemingly Red Shepherd ship.
14.
14. You do not find anybody. The ship seems not abandoned, but you don't. It seems like it's been very recently used, but you do not find anybody on it.
I don't think there's anyone here. I'm not necessarily a scout.
They must all be inside then.
At the temple. They're probably explaining to the. Yeah, they're probably explaining to it right now about how, bird mess.
Yeah. Well, we might as well go in, should we?
So I assume you do so?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe we should, sneak in, try and see if we can get the upper hand on them,
I mean, they know we're coming, and it's one direction that we can come up, so I doubt stealthing will be.
That's fair.
They know we're coming. They'll keep an eye out for us, so we might as well just rush on in. On the inside of the tar, what's the lighting looking like?
It's on the dim side. The first layer, as you kind of come in, you notice immediately that both the inner and outer staircase, because there is one on the inside and one on the outside that kind of spiral up the tower, appear to have begun to crumble very heavily, leaving, without some kind of climbing ability, the upper layers intraversible.
Oh, wow.
However, you notice, while you may be at sea level, there are actually floors beneath you. And from what you can tell, the water down there appears to have been drained.
Oh, it's been drained?
Yeah. The lower layers are significantly darker. The layer you're on currently has a lot of kind of just natural light that flows into it. But as you go lower, you can only imagine you'd be in near pitch black.
Oh, boy.
Wait. I have really good dark vision, but I'm not sure. Let me check.
Do
you guys like basic supplies? I don't know if you would have gotten it from
I can
basic
see
equipment,
normally
but
in
you
darkness.
it.
I can see normally in darkness.
Yep. Benefits of being a void folk.
And even if it's magical, I can see normally in darkness.
Yeah.
Benefits of being a void folk, baby.
I have
Void.
dark vision.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Tiefling.
Okay, good. I'm going to spend 2 key points to cast Dark Vision on myself.
Oh, right. How long does that last, out of curiosity?
8 hours.
Yeah, that'll fucking cover you. That'll take care of that. Shit,
All
man.
right.
Nope. Is it a concentration? I assume not. If it's
I believe
an 8 hour
it's not.
spell.
I think you just have it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like armor.
It's like mage armor, yeah.
So are you good for the darkness?
We're all good, I think.
Out of curiosity, what do you think it looks like? Because I like to imagine almost that Skivik's eyes either like dilate really heavily or almost like invert the whites of the eyes becoming black.
I think Skivik would turn away from the party and he would lift up his mask and move the sort of bandage eye patch thing from his damaged eye over to his good eye, and then he sort of waves and like feels his hand over his damaged eye, and it opens back up with a darker hue and just this like purplish pupil, and now he can see in dark.
That's fucking cool. I approve completely.
He puts his mask back on, obviously.
Yeah. So no one will be able to see it. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we go down. Looks like the kind of place the Red Shepherds would sit around.
Said the big leader was a tiefling, correct?
Hmm? Oh,
think-
yeah.
Hmm.
With horns cut down, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they would be able to see in the dark. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're dealing with an elven and a humanoid, I assume the human would not have access to that, but the elven would.
It's important to know about that. Dark vision doesn't it doesn't make you see everything. Everything's still very dimmed for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Darkness is considered
Mhm.
dim light, and you still see things in like shades of gray.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely an important distinction to make. Although I believe, doesn't dark vision circumvent that?
I think dark vision could,
Oh,
but
hold
void.
on.
I think the dark vision spell circumvents it. I could
Oh,
be
yeah.
wrong. I might have to fact check me here.
No, doesn't say anything about it.
Damn.
Hmm.
Okay,
Because
what's
they
the
have-
wording on it exactly?
You touch a willing creature to grant the ability to see in the dark. For the duration, that creature has dark vision out to a range of 60 feet.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just regular dark vision then. Shit.
Yeah, just straight up dark vision.
Sucks to suck.
I'm
Okay.
chilling. I am so chilling, actually.
Yeah, no. Void folk were made for this. For real.
I am
Yeah.
so chilling. I can see normally in the dark.
Yep. Alright, well, Void appears to have muted and deafened for the time being. So do we want to take this opportunity to have a quick 5-minute break?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're going too fast, but I don't know what else to do. Is the thing.
This is about the expected pace, all things considered.
Okay.
All right.
I'm surprised you didn't slower.
Hmm?
I'm surprised you didn't expect slower.
Yeah, actually. Wait, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab Reese's cup. I am back. I am back.
Doink, hello.
Hello.
Hey. See Void still.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm back.
speak of the devil and he shall arrive. Hello.
Um,
We're taking a
eating
little
a-
5-minute break right now.
I'm eating a
okay.
Reese's cup.
I'm eating a little bit of Hershey's chocolate.
Oh,
Dark
we're both eating
chocolate, of course.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Both eating chocolate.
Sharing some chocolate with a person across the planet. Power of the webs. Remember that time? What was it that I prevented you from eating from across the planet? We had a quote about
Oh, I
it.
remember that, but I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was like a baked good or like yogurt. I don't know. It wasn't yogurt. I don't
I can
remember.
probably find it. Here, give me a few seconds. I can find it. Chocolate. Might have been a bagel.
Oh yeah, it might have been a bagel.
It was a kiwi.
What?
That's what it says.
What?
The exact quote was from thousands of miles away. I prevent a lone asexual from eating a kiwi.
What the fuck?
I do not remember that. When was the last time I had a kiwi?
About October 2022.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
That's when the quote was.
We have been friends for way too long.
We've been friends for way longer than 2022, Pidge.
I know, but still, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty sure you met me like slightly after I was able to drive.
Why is that your unit of measurement?
It was 3 years
Because
ago.
it's a very important life.
Actually, it was recently because it was recently.
You don't have to rub it
actually.
in, Cinder.
What, that I can drive and you can't?
Try to fucking kill you. Shut up.
I can drive.
I'd like to see you kill me when I'm in my fucking sick ass hand down car.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you get in a car crash.
I'll run you over with it. It'll be awesome.
Crash your car. You're in America. You're likely to get a car crash. Shut the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
up.
statistically, I am one of the most likely people. My car insurance is not good because I'm a
Dude, we spent like
21-year-old male.
Cinder, we spent 2 weeks in Florida and saw so many car crashes.
Yep.
So
I've been
many.
I should not
times
laugh
with it.
at that.
There's so many car
It's
crashes.
okay. All the conservatives live down there.
No, Pidge.
I'm
It's even
joking.
funnier. What's
terrible.
really funny is because when we came in for the first day, we were like, "Oh wow, there's a lot of car repair shops. I wonder why that is." We quickly find out why.
Yeah, that's about right.
The only things we saw for our hour of driving was, "Oh, that's a car repair shop. Oh my god, like a 7-Eleven. Oh wow, like the 5th McDonald's we've passed." It's just a bunch of restaurants, gas stations, and
Gas stations.
Gas station.
The way you said it, I'm sorry.
Stations.
I've never heard your accent come out in that way. Gas stations.
All repair shops.
Sounded British.
And
What's this
restaurants.
then? A gas station? Might be a little more
We got some restaurants. We've got a McDonald's.
I'm still grieving the fact I couldn't convince you to do an American accent for Skivik.
We've got a McDonald's.
Skivik
Got a
is
McDonald's.
he's so American in my brain. Like, it is sad to hear him with your accent.
Don't insult him like that.
Words. What American state do you think he would be from?
Ooh. Montana.
Montana? That's hilarious.
I think bro's from Montana.
That's so funny, actually.
I don't know. Montana might be a little like.
I feel like it's too
Okay.
mountainy for him. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
You did not.
Alternatively,
Not name like the state with like that's really mountainy Montana.
we might have. We might have done that. Look.
We
all I'm
named a
saying
state that's really
is
hot,
that
Arizona, and we named its main city Phoenix. Like,
Yep, we did do that. Okay, alternative for Skivik. Like kind of near Los Angeles, but not like actually living in the city.
like not like you're Californian, but Californian.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a very odd tangent for us to have gone on. Where were we exactly?
We
You
were
guys were just
going to
getting ready
enter
to
the dark.
Descend. All right.
Mhm.
For good measure, can I just get all of your guys' passive perceptions real quick?
12.
Kid, you did not put my passive perception down.
It's just your
It's your
perception. score
perception
plus
in
10.
10.
I know, but like you said, you did everything. That's
I didn't say I did everything.
Blood did
I said I
not even
left
put
some
your
things
initiative
blank.
down.
I said I left things blank. Like, come on, I can't.
It's
Dude.
it's. You already know the number.
12.
Whatever. My passive is 13.
It's what?
We are blind.
13.
13. Shrike, what you got?
12.
Oh my god.
How am
I
I
thought
in the
this was a
lead?
party
We're
full
a
of monks,
monk all
bro.
party. Is all of our wisdoms 14s?
Yeah.
That is such a monk moment, actually. That is the most monk thing I've ever heard. Primary stat 14. I need the Constitution, baby.
I'm gonna set my ass. I want to punch people.
Understandable.
Wait, what's your guys' ACs then?
You put it as
16.
15.
How do I
They're
have
just
the
taking
best
this as an
AC
opportunity to
and
gloat.
passive in this party?
You have the best AC because you have a magic item specifically dedicated to making it incredible.
Yeah, but even before, I had a 17.
That's true. How did you have a 17?
Oh, 5 in dex.
Oh, and then 14 was. I guess that would track. Damn.
Oh, damn, you got a 5 in dex?
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
go for
I mean,
8.
pitch kind of min-maxed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm a bard monk. That's not a good multi-class.
No, it's not. It's quite bad,
I
actually.
gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, shit, man. Making it work.
Anyway,
I think you definitely have the most excusable 14 wisdom. That shit is just for multi-classing and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, with that
Let's
out
go
of the way,
down.
as you make your way down the stairs, who's leading the charge?
Honestly,
I'll-
probably.
Skivik really trying
No, I
to
was-
step into the leader role here.
Really,
I was gonna offer because I can see, but okay.
We can all see.
Skivik can see just fine.
Mhm.
Anyway, as Skivik attempts to step into the leadership role, Skivik instead steps directly into a trap.
Yes.
As you're making your way down the stairs, as you place one of your feet down, it kind of clicks underneath of you. And in this split second where you kind of realize, like, oh, shit. All of the stairs turn sideways and turn rapidly into a ramp. As the three of you, as you're going down, begin to just slide down and at the bottom, kind of bumping into each other.
Delightful.
This you kind of land in this darker room.
We all just get crushed by Strike being, you know.
You know what? Make me deck saves to dodge Shrike as they come down, actually. Because Shrike is indeed in the back. Both of you. You don't take any damage from, like, the fall, because it's not really much of a fall. It's just a...
I got nat 1! Oh my god.
Okay. Skivik, how we doing?
Don't get crushed by the buff lady, please.
I'm gonna get crushed.
Damn. Very good, Skivik. Skivik, you actually kind of, like, you react very quickly to the situation. And instead of like falling on your ass or tumbling down, you manage to like keep your feet in place and kind of slide down almost like you're surfing. And as that happens, when you hit the bottom, you just kind of like transition into a jog quickly so that you don't fall down. Meanwhile, Plumage, on the other hand, just onto the ground, and then the Shrike directly behind them, kind of like falling like face forward, just directly on top, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage. Plumage.
Got it.
Shrike,
So-
Plumage breaks your fall.
Oh, sorry.
It's
I
okay.
did-
It's okay.
I like pick you up. Look at you. You're good. Good.
Yes,
Everything good. Nothing broken.
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
I put you back down.
Now, as you kind of try and get your bearings of the room that you've just slid into, the first thing you notice is a very large kind of circular stone door. However, it appears to have been sealed from the other side. The room proper is very dark, save for the natural light that's flowing in from the room above. But since you all have dark vision, you can see that the entire place is very, very muddy and almost covered in roots. You can hear a persistent sound of running water kind of behind the walls. You, as you're looking around, kind of seeing different inscriptions on the wall, what looks to be some kind of a puzzle, you put together that this is a puzzle room that has already been solved and then sealed from the other side.
Oh.
However, Skivik, and I'm not singling you out because of your passive perception, because it's not very good, but I'm singling you out because of your height. You notice that lower to the ground, there is a small kind of crack in the stone that seems like it's about like a, I don't know, 2.5 foot wide hole that you think you could crawl through.
Hmm.
You'll
Hey.
get really caked in mud doing it, but it can be done.
Hey,
Hmm.
do you think I should crawl in there? Might be something.
Yes.
Probably not.
What? Why were you so strong with the yes?
But there's no other way for us to get in.
Okay, but you sounded weird when you said that.
Oh.
I'm gonna crawl in.
Okay.
Question.
It's not too tough of a squeeze for you, Skivik.
Actually, yeah, I was
Plumage,
gonna.
it's not particularly bad for you. Shrike, it's tight for you, but you can make it.
Okay. I have enlarged reduce, so in case it couldn't
Oh,
work,
yeah.
I could have. But I would
That
like
could
to keep my
definitely
spell
do you some
slots.
favors. Anyway. God, dog barking in the background. It's the worst.
Good dog.
The dog doing? The three of you are kind of climbing through, belly on the ground, getting very muddy and very wet in the process, kind of trying to find your way through this very slow, awkward, damp, miserable process. About 60 seconds in or so, you hear a very high-pitched, sharp yelp, followed immediately after by silence.
A yelp?
Yeah. Like a scream that's quickly silenced. Sounded human.
From
Not like
ahead of
a
us?
dog yelping or anything.
Oh.
From ahead of us.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
weird.
well, silence.
Keep going, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely quiet.
Here kind of cracking around you, and for a brief while you're kind of worried that the tunnel is going to break while you're in it, but you do manage to make your way to the other side. which you can see puts you into the opposite side of the sealed door that you had seen previously. Find yourself in yet another room. This one a little bit lower to the ground, like stairs coming down from the previous door.
Okay.
The first thing you notice in this room is a very large circular inscription, as the room itself is circular as well, that kind of features a number of twists and turns, almost like a maze, but very simple, somewhat resembling almost like a scaled hide in some places. Second thing you notice is that at four corners of the room, 4 stone statues, seemingly of what the more well-researched among you may know as Yuan Ti, rest in each corner of the room. The inscription on the ground ending at the bases of each statue. Each statue faces a different direction, and I'll write this down for you if you want. The northeast statue faces south. The southeast statue faces northwest. The northwest statue faces east. The southwest statue faces southwest into the corner. That one just facing directly towards the wall. What do you want to do?
That's a lot.
Okay, yeah, let me... One sec, let me copy this. Copy and paste this from my notes for you for convenience.
I think I do need to read that over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely understand. That was a lot of information at once.
Right underneath that image. You gotta look at that void.
No. How dare you do this?
If you
to my
want, I
own
can actually do
character?
this on the whiteboard as well. I hate to say that it's working.
It is working.
Might be handy.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't have to stare at that.
Oh yeah, we can just trash this. Okay, so the room is one big circle. Forgive my terribleness. I'm going to say the 4 X's are statues.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, no, this is someone told me
It's a lot more
this is-
helpful.
Nah, yeah.
It's going to put little arrows facing the way that they face.
Okay.
You know, yeah, this is a snake temple. Someone
Why is
told
someone
me
looking away? Why are
to
you looking
expect
away?
snake temple.
There we go.
Want
And
to
then
go
the
to
inscription is on the ground right here, just so that's clear.
Okay.
Not going to draw it because it's not important, but there you go.
All right.
Doors here.
That's where we've come in.
Oh no, the door that you came in from would be here. Or,
All right.
well, this is not the door you came in from. It's the other side of the door. You came in through like the hidey hole, which was here.
All right.
Trying to give you, a good
Mm-hmm.
idea of the space you're in.
All right. The
Was anyone
the
like? Sorry, I wanted to ask if anyone does it look like anyone was like around here recently.
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Because my investigation is crap.
I'm gonna give you help.
Thank you. Okay, that's gonna be 19.
19. Very good. You can see 2 pairs of footsteps that go just from the stairs, like straight down to the other door.
Oh.
You get the idea that the scouts you're pursuing may have already passed through this room.
Wow.
How
I wanna go-
like I wonder.
statues.
Yeah.
You want to what?
Go over to the statues.
Okay.
It's
It's much taller, about twice your height.
Hmm.
Like I said,
Okay.
seems to depict a Yuan Ti. Arms just firmly at their sides. Eyes facing like directly forward, almost like a soldier standing at attention.
Is it able to be rotated?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
It seems to be on a pivot.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, then you can delete the marker that I put and change the direction it faces.
Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think they face each other, or do you think they face into the center of the room?
Center.
Yeah,
Center. All right.
I think center.
Let's
None of
let's
them are
move
like on
to
traditional north, south, east, west. They're all northeast and stuff.
yeah. Well, all right then. We'll try and rotate these all to.
Well,
Okay.
funny story. The first three rotate just fine.
Oh, except for
Paige,
this
I'm gonna have to
one?
ask you to undo what you
Okay.
just did. Because that one, well, the other three seem to rotate just fine. This fourth one in the corner is not on a pivot.
Is it stuck?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay then. Let's
Seems
have
like
them all.
it's just facing the corner.
Let's have the rest of them face away instead then.
Oh, okay. Oh, wrong one.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, the statue, it's gone out of control. It's become sentient.
No, no,
Sorry.
no. Okay.
Anything then?
There's kind of a moment of silence. And then you can already hear water flowing kind of throughout the walls, but
Oh no.
you hear more water begin to flow. And
Oh.
you notice that water almost begins to pool in the four corners where they're facing. As you go over to inspect, you can see that the four statues each actually appear to be kind of crying murky water.
Oh.
Oh.
The water from each of them kind of flows onto the ground into the little inscriptions in the ground, like the divots on the floor.
Yeah.
You begin to fill it, creating this full symbol in the center of the room, and the door just slowly.
All right. That was pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
There was more to that puzzle, but shit, you guys kind of just brute forced your way to the right answer. Fair enough.
Or there
What do you mean?
There was
brute
more?
force?
Yeah. There was going to be like symbols that you had to figure out what they meant, and like you were going to realize that they spelled out loneliness.
Dude, what?
Huh?
Dude,
I didn't think you'd figure out that they pivoted just instantly like that.
Oh.
why wouldn't you immediately went to direction?
I mean, like, fair enough,
You
shit,
des-
man.
You described which one was not like how they were facing and stuff. It's not
Yeah,
our
no,
fault.
you're right. See, I designed this puzzle in like 15 minutes. In my defense.
The loneliness stuff was just a backup plan if we didn't understand it.
Honestly, fair enough, shit, man.
That's probably a better way of looking at it, to be honest.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, we can close whiteboard now. Useful
Alright.
as it has been.
We'll see you come back to it in like 10 minutes.
You're gonna come back to it.
I have a bad feeling that we will.
You've sworn it off once or twice, and then you've brought it up twice.
I'm not. Look, a relapse is a hell of a thing.
A relapse.
MSS Blue reference real.
Sure is.
You can hear it in your brain, Spud. That had so much like I can't. Anyway, as you make your way into the next room, again you are faced with what looks like just a what would have at one point been a hallway, but has since collapsed into simply a pile of rubble. Looking around, you are once again able to kind of fumbling over my words today, real bad. You're once again able to find another hole in the wall. Again, just barely big enough to be traversed by the largest of you.
Well, go game. Looks like we're going to game.
Yep.
Yay.
Okay.
Watch your head, Shrike.
I have to watch my
Let's
fucking
go
horns.
in. Let's
Oh, yeah.
try and be stealthy.
Yeah, stealthy.
Let's try and be stealthy.
Do you guys want to try and
Alright.
sneak your way through?
Yeah.
Let's try and sneak her.
Okay, give me
Try and
stealth checks.
sneak. Come on, guys. We're monks. This is the entire. If we roll
Come on,
terrible
baby.
here, that is gonna be so funny.
Going to be
Um,
stealthy.
If we roll terrible here, it would be so funny.
And it's good.
22. Nice. 25.
25.
Nice. 22 again. Damn.
Woo.
What monks are known for, I guess.
I mean, shit, man. Well fucking done. As
Oops,
you're
all monks.
crawling your way through on all fours, you begin to hear something. Sounds kind of like a rope being dragged across the ground, and you instinctively stop. And then when it kind of fades off and gets further away, you crawl slowly again, and then stop when you hear it again. This is a stupid comparison. You know that one sister location minigame where you
Oh
crawl
my
through the
God.
Laura's gallery, and when you hear
Oh
the
my-
sound, you like stop, and she doesn't get you?
Yeah.
You're essentially doing that,
Wow.
and you get the idea that you are currently crawling through a snake's den.
Oh.
Hence the top
Mm,
where they are.
That
However,
makes-
with your extremely careful movement and incredibly high stealth checks, you're able to just barely slip through unfazed.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually find yourself on the opposite side of the hallway that you were in. And going through the next door, which is already open, you find yourself in what looks like a domed room. The ceiling kind of lit up, this being the first room in quite a while where you don't have to rely entirely on your dark vision in order to see where you're going. The ceiling almost looking like a like it's got a star chart on it. You guys know what that's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name. Like an observatory, but it's not the actual stars. It's just like
Oh.
piece. There's a name for that, but I don't recall what it is.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Well,
What is
you
it?
guys know what it looks like, and that's what matters, right?
Hmm.
The room itself is in better condition than the ones you've been in previously, but the floor is extremely muddy, and even as you're kind of standing up as you're coming out of this hole, your feet sink deep into the mud, like past your ankles, level amount.
Ooh.
Can I just start climbing on the walls because I don't want to deal with the mud?
Yes, you can. Power of boots a spider climb.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
The faint
Mhm.
glow from above kind of illuminates, and the room looks like it is just about all sunk several inches deep into the floor. You can see this looks like it was some kind of a library at some point. Although there are not books, there are instead scrolls.
Ooh.
They kind of line the walls of shelves that have sunk deep into the floor. Whatever scrolls may have been on the lowest shelves are lost just about entirely.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Inaccessible without shifting through the mud to get them, and even if you did, they're far too wet. They'd simply tear up on the way out. Is there anything you'd
No.
like to do?
So, mud library. Was that it? Was there Any other details?
Part on the ceiling that glows faintly.
Ceiling glows.
I can check out the
What?
ceiling.
Yeah, you go check out the ceiling.
I guess you can crawl up to it, can't you?
Yep. Yeah, crawl the way up, and then just like kind of like squat on the ceiling, just like looking at, trying to see if I can identify how or where or why it's glowing.
I will say the ceiling looks like it's on the fragile side. Are you sure you want to stand on it?
No, I'll just okay. I don't need. I won't stand on it. I'll just look at it.
It looks like it may be glass of some kind.
Oh.
That's probably. That's just probably the ocean, huh? That's
So,
probably that. Can I look in it? Does it
No.
look like just the ocean? Hypothetically, can I
No.
like? No.
You can't see through it as, it is like his glass-like texture, and you can only imagine it's fragile similar to glass. You can only see the star chart. You can't see through or beyond it.
I feel like above that might just be.
Put your ear up to it.
Yeah, I'll put my ear up to it. Sure. This is not going to end out terribly.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Okay.
You just hear like a wheel on the other side.
Nat 20.
No,
Oh,
I can't believe you people.
oh my god.
I cannot believe you.
What's on the other side, Cinder?
As you're kind of on the side of the wall, almost leaned up against so that you can put your ear directly up to the edge. You expect to hear, maybe a whale, maybe just the sound of running water, something like that. Instead, you hear what sounds like footsteps, very carefully walking, almost like above the room that you're on, but not on the dome. You can hear very faint whispering. You don't catch everything, but with a natural 20, you get the idea that it's two people having a very hushed conversation, and one of them is suggesting to run.
wow.
Now being much more quiet, I'm gonna kind of like go over where the other two are and tell them what I heard.
Oh, so Buzz.
Above us. So I
Weird.
mean, it makes sense that this thing has extra layers, but I wasn't sure how long it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, we need to hurry up, catch up with them. We don't know how many rooms between us there are.
It's at this point you're noticing this room doesn't have an exit door.
Shit.
You could try and break the glass.
I don't know. I feel like the glass might be our biggest clue right now. And if that was the way out, the glass already would have been broken, wouldn't it have?
That is fair.
Oh, it's mud. Do we see footsteps? Footprints?
No.
Nothing.
Nope.
Does the mud look fresh?
What do you mean by fresh in this context?
Has
Moist,
it been
dry-
touched?
Is it like or very moist?
I don't know what disturbed mud would look like necessarily.
I mean, has it been for a good while, or is it like something new? Has it crusted over from time spent?
It seems like it's relatively new, but nobody through it, it's undisturbed.
Right. That's weird.
Do I think there might be something underneath the mud anywhere?
Could be. Maybe if we the glow of the ceiling, does it just glow or is it emitting anything like specific light? Like beams of
Well,
light?
it is a star chart, and you're noticing the charted stars on it seem to faintly glow. That itself being the glow that creates the purplish hue that kind of leans over this entire room.
Mhm.
So,
Plumage, with your very in tune ear, you think you can hear one of the two people kind of trying to creep up quietly to the edge of the other side of the dome.
oh, oh, so they're trying to do what I was doing. They're gonna. I don't know how to whisper other than just go just like they are to go like away from the, I don't know, eyesight of like the dome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and like signal that, maybe even like go back in the hole.
I don't know if we want to go back in there with the snakes.
Or at least hide.
Okay, so in this room, there's the entrance door, there's mud everywhere, there's like shelves with like scrolls, and there's a star map ceiling that glows.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything?
And I will, as you're looking up now, since it's been called out to you, you kind of look in the direction of where the sound is apparently coming from because you're not hearing it, but Plumage is. You can almost see the shadow of what looks like a person.
You can see a shadow. Alright, we might just want to go through the glass at this point.
Plumage, give me a perception check for good measure. You've already rolled a crit, but give me one more.
Okay.
Come on, you got this.
Come on. 8.
Mm-hmm.
You see the shadow, but you don't intuit much of anything from it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like look at Skivik and like kind of pull out my rapier. Like kind of like, should I?
I want to do one more look around the room to see if there's any signs of previous movement through here.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Which is pretty shit, to be fair, but
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, it's good. Hopefully it's a good roll. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing.
Oh.
3.
3.
No.
You're kind of looking around, Plumage and Shrike, the two of you kind of waiting for, some kind of definitive action from your leader here to make some kind of decision. Till you eventually hear, almost bouncing off of the walls,
What?
You really are dense.
and then what sounds like the shifting of a lever, and the mud that's on the ground that your feet, well, with the exception of Plumage, that your feet are in, begins to kind of rapidly start to almost turn to quicksand and begin to slide rapidly towards the center of the room.
Cinder,
Yes.
can I try and do something to save myself?
What would you like to try?
I want to try and would the room be dark enough to try and use my teleporting? Shadow.
You can do your teleport in dim light, can't you? Or does
Yeah.
it have to be shadow?
Dim light.
I would say the room is dimly lit. Or do you want to teleport?
I want to teleport to just like I assume there was safe ground by the door. Or like the entrance.
Not really, no.
Is there anywhere that is just safe ground?
I can
all?
I can try and break the glass and see if there's a safe place.
You're right. Can I try and teleport to like one of those shelves and cling on to the side?
You can if you want, but even in this moment, you can see the shelves seem to be going as well. They're not like bolted to the wall or anything.
Going well.
Yeah, they're all, it's all in the mud.
I'm
Okay.
very concerned about Strike as well. Strike, how are you?
Right.
I want to teleport to the top of a shelf. If it's going down, that means there's a top of it. So I want to teleport to the top of one of the shelves. So I have a little bit of time here.
In this one, you teleport to the top of the shelf. We'll say it's relatively near Plumage,
Mm-hmm.
as the shelf is already very rapidly starting to like slide towards the center. Shrike, you are
I
We're
have
being
nothing to
threatened
save myself
to
with.
center. What do you want to do?
Fine.
Strength it. I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I
Wait,
hold
do I
on
have
to
a rope? Do you have a rope? We might be able to just. I don't know.
Pidge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Okay, fuck. Alright. I'm going. I assume we have ropes from, like, the survival
It's just basic
general gear we have.
equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to try and tie a rope around my waist
Oh God.
and tie the ends to the plumage on the
I'm
ceiling.
not straight face. This is on.
Okay. This is a very fast maneuver, and Shrike is rapidly running out of time.
That's fair,
I
yeah.
want to say give me a sleight of hand check to
Okay.
see if you can do this quickly enough.
Yeah.
If you fail, then it's going to be up to Shrike to save themselves.
Fair
Oh
enough.
boy.
12.
12. You kind of quickly pull it from your pack, and you're kind of fumbling with the rope, trying to get a good grasp on it to throw it to Plumage. And in your haste, you toss, and it just kind of like it doesn't all go at once. It's just one part of it goes, which then into the mud and just down with it. Strike, as this rope kind of past you, not attached to anything. You've got one chance to do something about this. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I can't grab onto the fucking bookshelves. They're
You can-
going down with me.
I can try and like go over there, and you can try and grab on me, but I don't know how.
That might just.
It
Strike's
might
closer
kill
to the
me.
center of the room, and Plumage, you're on the wall.
Yeah.
Is
You're
there
too far
anything
away.
that I could like? Any protrusions on the walls that I can possibly grab onto?
You're not very close to the wall, but if you manage to somehow muscle your way over, you might be able to pull out a brick and like turn that into a handhold. Maybe.
Sure, I'll try that. What do I need to roll for that?
Well, the first thing you'd have to do is overcome like the current of sand and mud that's currently like splashing up almost to your chest at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say give me a very high DC athletics check to see if you can, like walk through it the other way long enough to be able to do this.
Okay.
And this is
Come
just
on,
to get a
please.
handhold.
Okay.
High DC.
Fuck!
Uh-huh.
My +8 for nothing!
I'm sorry. You try to push against it, and you start to walk towards Plumage, hoping maybe you can get a handhold or something. And you make it a few steps, and you reach out your arm, but you're just a few feet short. And eventually you're consumed by the tide. Your head goes under.
Mm.
Plumage and Skivik. Shrike has vanished underneath the mud. What do you want to do?
Fuck. Okay.
Do we go under? What do you think?
Skivik, you're the leader. It's up to you to make the call.
Is the mud is still just going down. There's no end to it at all.
Not really, no.
Okay. Fuck.
It's like the floor has just been turned into a quicksand pit.
Well, shit. I think I might just dive in. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna dive into the center.
I guess
Alright.
I'll follow.
You jump in.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Plumage, you take a step off the wall, having to steel yourself. and let yourself be consumed by the sand. Shrike, because you were first.
Hi.
You fall down about 50 feet or so.
Can I use
Featherfall.
Featherfall?
Featherfall, the spell? Do you have
No,
that?
not Featherfall. Fucking
Lowfall.
Snowfall, the monk
Snowfall.
feature? Do you have that?
yes, yes.
What's your spread? Because that's a 4th level monk feature, I believe.
5-2.
Wait, what? Yeah, 5-2.
5-2. You would have it.
I don't
sorry,
have
I
it.
need to check.
Oh yeah, you don't.
See how much
I
fall damage you
don't,
can
but
reduce
guess
this
what
by.
spell I have?
Featherfall?
I have Featherfall, yeah.
You can reduce fall damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. Wow. That is a lot of fall damage reduction.
It is.
For 50 feet, let me grab my dice that I need.
Okay.
That's only 19 fall damage. As you're falling down, the sand and mud kind of it's a wild sensation because you're falling slightly faster than it. So as you come down, you almost see it like it's going upward as you're going downward before you onto the ground, able to use your monk reflexes and instinct to land kind of like a 3-point landing.
Mm-hmm.
Skivik and Plumage. Skivik, I know you have Featherfall, and I assume you'll use it.
Yeah.
And Plumage, are you going to cast Featherfall for yourself?
I mean, probably, yeah. Like, that's a spell slot. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
All right. Skivik, you onto the ground right next to Shrike as Plumage kind of the fall just slowly beginning to slow, and they just kind of touch down on the ground. The mud itself seems to be a lot less concentrated down here, but you are now left in a small claustrophobic, area with a single hallway in front of you. And at the very end, and it is a very, very long hallway, allow me to be clear, approximately 160 feet.
Oh.
You see a single figure at the end, down on one knee, a firearm in his hands. I would like you to roll initiative.
Ooh. Ooh.
I also wanted to ask Cinder, the voice that insulted us, did I recognize it?
You did.
Delightful.
Cool. All right.
All right. Give me one sec. How do I get this stupid bot to play the shit I want?
Okay.
Well, usually does this for me. Fuck.
Okay, what do you want to play? Give it to me.
This.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Shit, I gotta get my sticky notes out. It's time, boys.
And they're 160 feet away from us?
160 feet away.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
Well, you're taking the fight on their territory.
All right. Let's do this.
Woo!
Give me a sec. I'm marking down my own shit.
Blah.
Okay, get that. Alrighty. Got it. Okay, 25 to 20.
21.
Okay. Plumage. 21. Let me just. Okay, 20 to 15. Nobody? Okay. 15 to 10.
13.
Oh.
13. 12. finally. All right. Here is our initiative order for the night.
All right.
Get my shelf in. Jesus. Plumage, you're first.
Okay.
It's a 160-foot hallway between you and the man with the rifle, who you can only imagine is Flint.
Right. Yes. How big is the hallway in not long, but
Wide.
About 10 feet wide or so.
how tall?
Ooh.
Probably also about 10 feet.
That's ass. That's really ass.
I will
Do
say
you
you can
think
see
by
from here,
chance-
after about the halfway point, the
Hmm.
floor looks like broken and cracked.
Ah, delightful. Okay, well then maybe that's not the best idea.
Broken and
But
cracked.
I'm gonna ask Strike. Hey, Strike, do you want to be big?
Sure.
What?
I am gonna use my action to cast Enlarge Reduce. To enlarge
Enlarge Strike.
my friend here, yes.
Alright. Strike, as you expand in size, you almost bump your head on the ceiling, but it's just enough that you don't. You now fill this hallway much more just on your own. Almost able to function as like a human wall.
Wow.
Anything else, Plumage?
Oh, Pidge.
Yes. Yeah.
Go prone.
Go prone.
Clever. You clever son of a bitch.
You fall down prone. Fall prone. Disadvantage on range attacks when
Attacks
you're
have
prone.
disadvantage against you when you're prone.
Do
It-
I
it
do
will
that as a
sacrifice-
bonus action though? Is that a bonus action?
It's just like a free movement thing.
Oh, okay.
I think you have to spend 5 feet to. You know,
Okay,
you can spare
then-
5 feet. I'm sure. You're a monk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to start moving ahead so I can just have that extra and I use my key point to dash as a bonus action. Which I could
Makes
do.
sense.
Or I can just give someone a bardic inspiration.
Jesus. Swallow.
I don't know which one would be better in this circumstance.
Up to you.
Close distance might be nice. Honestly.
Yeah, I want to close the distance a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my key points, one of my 2 key points, to
Mhm.
dash,
Oh,
just so I can, as a bonus action, so I can be, and then I'm gonna move, so that's 75 feet, and then I will go
75
prone, I
feet.
guess. 75 feet, and then
You-
prone, I guess, maybe.
You make your way almost halfway through the entire chamber, and you can see Flint at the end of the hallway almost seems to be shocked at the raw speed you move at, before at the very end stopping and then laying down on the ground.
I'm ducking. I don't know. I'm ducking or something. Whatever.
Is that going to be it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Ah,
unfortunately, it is not Flint's turn. It's the Whirling Blade's turn.
Oh.
The blades at this point, because you're all you watch as blades seem to fling out of the wall and kind of spin around wildly and rapidly, because each of you are all in the first 80 feet of the hallway where the blades traverse. Get to make an attack
Oh,
against,
that's so close.
against Skivik. That's a 19. Against
yeah.
that's a 9, and against Plumage, that's an 18.
All right, miss.
Just Skivik then?
Wait, what was the one that you said for
Yours
me?
was a 9.
9.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, you're fine. Alright, let me get my dice.
Alright.
That
How much
is-
damage? How much damage? Oh boy.
Ooh, bad. That's oh my god, bad.
Bad good for me or bad good for you?
Bad for you.
Fuck!
As a whirling blade comes down, you're very low to the ground, and you almost don't see it coming, and it directly into your shoulder blade before you have to pivot your entire weight to a side you weren't expecting, which means you still kind of rub up against it as you're getting out, but you manage to just barely pull away before it makes any damage that would inhibit your entire left arm, as you take 20 slashing damage.
20?
Whoa.
20.
Ooh, damn.
Like I said, the damage was bad. It's not usually that bad, I promise.
Alright.
Alrighty. Now, with that out of the way, it is now Flint's turn. Flint going to take a pot shot on the closest target, which is indeed someone who is prone. Put it on you. And is going to make 2 flintlock rifle attacks against you, both with disadvantage because you are prone.
Shit. I'll be right back. I need to go for a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll try and be as quick as possible.
First attack. Oh, you dodged a crit, you son of a bitch. 11.
Miss.
Second attack. Ooh, you're not going to dodge that. 23 to hit.
Yeah. With disadvantage?
Yep. 17 and a 16.
Man. Alright. Okay.
Look, that's just a Cinder moment. That's not like his bonus being ridiculous or anything. I promise.
Yeah.
Alright. Ooh, well, lucky for you, it's shitty damage. My curse of not being able to harm you in any significant way persists, as you only take 8 damage from the shot.
8 damage. Nice. My curse continues, honestly.
You're blessing my curse.
That fucking, why do I never take, like, I don't want to jinx myself.
I shouldn't have told you to take that item that would increase your AC.
Yeah, you
It's on me. I told you to get the tattoo. You were like, oh, I don't know which one to pick. And I was like, get the tattoo, 20 AC.
And I was like, oh, I guess it makes sense because he already has feather tattoos. I was looking at it from a purely aesthetics point of view.
And it is incredible from an aesthetics point of view.
Anyway,
Alrighty.
yeah, 8 damage. Got it.
Alright. Pillage is going to... just take 2 hand axe pot shots from actually the top of the hole, where you can see them now, and are going to throw down 2 hand axes at you, Shrike.
Okay.
First one is horrible. Jesus. 11.
No.
Second one, much better. 25.
Oh, Jesus.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and assume a 25 hits for
Yeah.
6 slashing damage.
Oh, no, that wasn't bad. Jeez.
No, it was not.
Oh, not this guy. This guy stings. Ew.
Oh, wait, and then can actually offhand attack you with a second hand axe, so it's going to throw 1 more at you for good measure. Ooh. Nearly a crit. 26.
So what do you think?
Yeah. For an additional 3 slashing damage.
Okay.
Shrike, what you up to?
Oh, I'd like to get closer. Being enlarged doesn't increase my speed, does it?
No, it does not.
Unfortunately, I checked it.
Oh.
You do get an
Damn.
extra D4 extra damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay, so advantage and what else?
You get advantage on strength saving throws and also a D4 to all of your attacks.
Okay. I don't think I could do much here.
Man,
Well, I could throw one of my. Can I throw one of my? I can throw one of my javelins at him.
You can, but what's the range on that?
It's where is it?
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
God, I never understand how to read these. 30, 120.
Well, he's 160 feet away, so you'd have to move.
Well, I
at
was
least 40
already
feet
planning.
forward, and you would still
I was
be
already.
be at disadvantage.
You could
you
throw
could do
it
it.
though.
Yeah, I'll throw it. We'll throw it.
Okay, so you're gonna
I
move
might-
40 feet forward and then throw at disadvantage.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Got, what was it, like 4 of these fuckers? I could spare it.
You know what? I should have climbed back up and fought that fucking tiefling ass.
And it should be plus 8, right? Does a 15 hit? Oh wait, I'm in for Flint. Oh
You
wait.
have disadvantage.
Well, alright. Here's
Now that I realize it, not that it matters because a 15 would miss.
oh.
Wow.
You kind of take this running start and take the opportunity, almost like an Olympic athlete, and throw the javelin, throwing it carefully just low enough that it won't scrape against the ceiling. And it just barely whizzes past Flint's head as he moves carefully out of the way, and then kind of recocks the rifle to try and steady his aim once more. You have extra attack. You can take another shot.
Sure, why not? Another javelin, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, boy.
Get it.
Let's go, boy.
Fuck it,
Javelin!
Okay, 6 plus 8, that probably doesn't
Miss.
hit.
Sorry.
Damn it.
14. Anything else from you, Shrike?
No. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Skip
Do you
it.
have your bonus
What you up to?
action still?
Oh, that's right. I can use my bonus action. 'Cause I'm not a spellcaster for once.
Yeah, it's a resource you do have.
Fuck,
Go, boy,
what
go.
can I do? Sorry, I never play a martial character. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Well, you could use it to rage. Although,
I don't think
if
I'd
you
get.
If you don't get hit, then you would probably lose the rage.
Yeah. I'll save the rage when I'm closer. What else can I do? Can I, as a bonus action, can I spend one of my key points to do Step of the Wind and dash closer?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, okay.
This is what
Oh,
2
yeah.
levels in monk gets you. Oh no, you're 5'2". I always think you're 2'5" for some reason.
I'm 2-5, that's why.
Right, thank you. That's why I'm getting it mixed up. But yes, you can. And that'll give
Yippee.
you your movement again if you'd like to just move, an additional 40 feet forward?
Yeah.
Alright, so you just barely clear the first 80 feet of this area where it appears that the whirling blades seem to end. Just barely being able to get out of it.
Okay.
Anyway, Skivik, what are you up to?
Okay. First of all, I want to ask, what is the light situation in this big fuck-off corridor?
Very fucking dark.
Okay, good. I'm going to spend all of my movement, 40 foot, running down, and then I want to bonus action teleport my full, I believe, 60 feet to travel a total of 100 feet forwards. And then with my action, I want to cast, using 2 key points, Darkness.
Ooh.
In front, maybe like 10 feet in front of Flint.
Like a wall of darkness blocking him
A
from
wall
seeing
of darkness.
him. That's
Mhm.
very fucking cool. Well done. You do so, and you watch as the far end of the corridor just completely engulfed in darkness, including Plumage can see through it. Shrike cannot. And I believe Dark Vision lets you pierce magical darkness, so it's actually only Shrike who can't see through it.
Yeah, it's yeah. Dark vision doesn't let you get through.
Yeah.
No.
Regular dark vision doesn't, but the dark vision spell does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so stupid.
All right.
God damn it.
Well, at this point, one sec. Now it's time for the crushing pillars and fear.
Oh my
rune.
god, what is.
What is this?
Now, everyone who is past the blade section, which
not.
I believe, yeah, Plumage, you're still in the blade section, but Shrike and Skivik, you both watch as different parts of the wall just and pillars that are like wildly smashing up against the wall, like mashy spike plates from Portal, but not spike, just mashy plates.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from both of you?
Yep.
Okay.
Got my ducky dice to roll the damage.
No, not the duckies.
Duckies. The ducky rolled a 4.
Oh, wait. Why didn't that work?
No!
Sorry, give me a second. Can you fucking roll it for me, please? Thank you. Hello, please. Let me.
There it
Okay.
goes. Oh boy, great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, and Void is
But-
muted and dead. Well, I guess we'll describe Shrike's situation in a minute. But Skivik, as you're running forward, you think to yourself, all right, I made it past the trap. Now I can finally, as a pillar directly underneath of you, flies upward and smashes you into the top of the ceiling, squishing bug up on the top of it, as you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Bro.
And
because-
as you on the ground, you're knocked prone.
Cinder.
Shrike. Yes?
Halved because of evasion.
Halved because of evasion. Well fucking played. Is your full monk? I forgot. Shit, man. Well played.
Yeah.
So 9 bludgeoning then. As you actually you do have this pillar come out from underneath of you, but you're able to react at just the last minute, even when you didn't expect a trap. And you pivot most of your body out, but your leg still does get crushed in the process, although you're able to spare the rest of your body the crushing pain. And you do still land prone on the ground, but the damage is severely reduced. Shrike, you, as you get past the saws, you see as these pillars kind of like start at the far end and slowly work their way forward, with Skivik slightly in front of you. You're given a little more time to react. However, because you are enlarged right now with your extremely large size, it's extremely difficult for you to dodge the pillars in this space, and you end up getting smashed against the wall once or twice, and you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty. And Skivik, you're 100 feet deep, right?
Yes. 100 feet.
All right. A wave, like a pulse, just through only part of the hallway, but a part that you are in. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay. Let me see what my wisdom saves are. Oh, if this is a frighten, I think I have advantage on that.
It is a fright.
Awesome. Let's see.
Halfling bravery.
It helps. 21.
Motherfucker. Goddamn. As this rune kind of flies, as this pulse flies past, you see a rune kind of hovering and glowing right towards the edge. Just kind of like almost peering out of your own dark, like a beast in the hunt. And for a moment, you begin to kind of feel this supernatural fear take hold. But you remember your friends, and you remember why you're here. And more importantly, you remember that if you succeed on this mission, you get a fucking promotion. And you push it back.
Yeah, I do.
The power of promotion.
Nothing is getting
Yes.
fucking promotion.
Now, with that done, Plumage. You're 75
guys.
feet deep, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I am.
What's the plan?
Okay, guys, here's my thing. I really want to fight the tiefling ass that's above us right now, because this guy, he's annoying. But
Yeah.
also, the darkness is really useful for me. But also, I don't even think I can get there, because it's like 40 feet, right? That'd just be 40 feet. I would be going in, but not even.
You're,
I don't.
you're
I need to stand
75
up.
feet deep. You would need to be able to move 85 feet to make it to where Flint is.
Damn. And I don't have a lot of key points.
I wouldn't use it if I would hold on to it, probably.
Hi, Cat. How are you, Cat? Hi, Cat. What you doing here? What you doing here? Anyway. Man, if only I got to learn haste. I literally was like, oh, and if I was really looking at all my spells and I was thinking, haste would be so useful, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just gonna have to.
Yeah. What was the distance?
Yeah. I wonder if I can try and walk on the walls to try and. Oh wait, but if I use my action to dash, because what else am I gonna use my action for? Then I'm almost there.
Yeah. I'd say just close the distance, honestly.
Yeah. Alright, I will. I wonder if it would be better if I was on the wall or the ceiling to avoid the pillars.
Well, the pillars are coming from the walls and the ceiling and the floor.
Exactly.
It probably would not make much of a difference.
Oh my
Damn.
fucking god.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk over and then I'm just gonna use my action to dash to close the gap. I'm gonna walk on the ceiling for fun. I'm just gonna. Can I walk on this?
Just to be scary.
Just to be scary. Because I can just walk on the ceiling. I don't even need my arms. I could just walk like it's a normal. Use my arms. It's funny. Anyway, that's my action. And then my bonus action, I'll give a bardic inspiration to someone, I guess.
Okay.
All right, who do you want a bardic inspiration?
Who wants a bardic inspiro?
I'm the only one who could speak right now.
I'm gonna give it
I
to
guess
you. Just because, honestly, it's also because you're closer, so I'm gonna give it to you.
That's fair.
And also, he's your glorious leader.
Yeah.
Gloriously, you're gonna lead us into
I pass
glory.
you a bardic inspiration, and I am in the shadows.
Yippee.
Alrighty, and how deep are you in the hallway?
80 feet. Or, well, 75, 80, so...
155.
Yeah, 155.
Yeah, you sprint forward as well and make it just barely to the edge of the hallway, diving into the darkness. You can see Flint within, but you're just barely out of his reach at the current moment. Alrighty. The whirling blades have nobody to attack in their area, so their turn. So you do see them, but there's just nobody there to deal with it. Flint, on the other hand, is completely blinded in the darkness. You hear some grunts of confusion and fear. And those of you that can see him through the darkness, watch as he stands up, stumbles around, and in a panic pulls something out of his pocket, and just kind of faces it in the general direction of the wall. And remind me how deep everyone is into the hallway right now. Plumage, I know you're 155.
100. I'm 100.
Ivix 100, and Shrike, you're
80, I think.
80.
80.
Yeah. So just Plumage.
Okay.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
The one... yeah. Okay. No bonuses, actually. I don't have a bonus. 9!
9. This wave of force bursts out from this small pendant that it seems to hold as it actually shatters in his hand as he crushes it. and you boof get flung backwards, deep back into the hallway, 70 feet,
Oh, come
Whoa.
on!
and you skid against the ground and come right up near where Shrike is. Actually,
Whoa.
Shrike, from your perspective, you saw Plumage dive into the darkness and then just boom and fly back out.
Jesus Christ.
Flint can't see much of anything else, so that is going to conclude his turn.
Whoa.
It's at this point, you hear laughing, and as you turn around, Plumage, to see what it is, you watch as Pillage slides down the edge of where you all fell in and lands on the ground.
Oh no.
Pulls the great axe and just cracks knuckles. And is going to spend his full movement and dash to move 60 feet into the chamber. And, well, no, is only going to move 30 feet into the chamber. 1 sec, I need to check something.
Oh, fuck this guy. I don't like this guy. This guy's...
Yeah.
Yeah, and can reach Shrike, Plumage, but not Skivik. Is going to smile, raise his hand, and say, "Grovel."
Oh,
Oh
You can make
shit.
wisdom saving throws.
No. That's bad.
This shit's a fucking death trap, man.
Oh.
It is?
Repurposed for the shepherd's needs.
Okay. Oh, I definitely failed that.
Oof.
God fucking damn.
Jeez.
Like I said,
Oh,
I hate
bad.
this guy. I hate
That's a
this
big
guy.
fucking swing right there. That's going to be the end of Pillage's turn.
Rough.
Shrike, you must spend your turn groveling, dropping prone and ending your turn
Mm,
to the overwhelming presence in front of you. Skivik, you see this happen. You're
Yeah.
100 feet deep. That means that Pillage is 70 feet away from you. Or
Pillage
you can
is
go
at-
for Flint, who's still in the darkness.
And Flint is how far away from me?
You're 100 feet deep, so he's 60 feet away from you.
I'm going to teleport with bonus action into the darkness. And I'm going to use my action to drink the healing potion.
So that's
So I-
4d4 plus 4.
Do I get the full?
No, I don't use that rule, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't?
Mm.
Ah, shit. Okay. Let me roll it then.
I've thought about it, and it's something I might experiment with, but it's not something I've officially adopted as of yet.
That be better use. Fuck. Hold on.
I mean, you can be right up in his face. You can attack him with advantage if you prefer.
That's the thing.
He's in darkness.
That is the thing. But I'm on low health right now.
Well, who's gonna hit you, Flint?
Fuck you. Ah, god damn it. Okay.
He's also, you
gonna
know,
punch
a range hitter. Like, if you're close up
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah, he's a ranged guy without dark vision.
I'm gonna try
in
and punch
melee
him.
in darkness.
I'll try and hit him with a stunning strike.
Okay.
Ash?
Well, there's a crit.
That is a crit.
Those are both your
Okay.
attacks. That's a crit and a 19.
Kill him!
Yeah, start
Oh,
off
that's
with
the-
rolling some damage.
That's
for
the one
me.
attack.
Oh, right, because it's advantage. Okay. You want to go ahead and roll your second attack, and then we'll get some damage.
Or
Good God.
so that's 3d6. plus 8.
And
22.
yikes, bro.
And
Drop my
give
phone.
me a whiz save.
Alrighty. Constitution saving throw. 9.
Yes, already stunned. Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
You come
That's good,
forward,
that's
and
good,
you
that's
can
good,
see
that's good.
Flint is kind of just like wild, like pulls out a short sword and kind of wildly swinging around at the air because he just can't see shit. And you, as he's kind of like on the backswing, dive in and punch him directly into the throat, kind of gripping onto his chest and just poof with all your force, and then getting off as he kind of like stumbles back and starts coughing and choking. Alrighty.
Alright.
You're having a
no.
great time while we're just sitting here
Oh,
groveling.
sorry. There's an extra 4 damage there.
Oh.
Because of the magic item. Forgot.
Right. I'll tell you right now, Flint did not take that well at all.
Good.
You're having the
That
time of your
hurt.
life while me and Shrike are groveling.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, we will not. I know.
Alright.
Yeah, this is my
And
fault.
then it's the Crushing Pillars and Fear rune. I know I keep asking, and I'm sorry I have to. I know where Skivik is. Plumage and Strike, where are you?
We're like 80 feet.
Alright, right. So you guys are both in the Crushing Pillars, but not the Fear rune. So as the pillar... Again, give me dex saves, please.
Okay.
Can I, for once, pass the roll, please? Fuck!
Oh no.
I
14?
might. I
14.
Oh my god.
Why did I roll awful?
Can I please just have a turn that I can drink the potion?
I'm sorry.
That's
Uh,
rough.
Strike, you take 13 damage.
Oh my fucking god!
Plumage, you are able
I'm
to
so close to dying.
mostly dodge the pillars, although you do kind of skim against a couple of them, so you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
I'm
Oh, and
so
Strike, you're
fucked.
not. I'd say you're knocked prone, but you're already prone. Wait a minute!
So-
Barbarian! Danger sense! You have advantage on dex saves
Oh!
against
I
attacks you can see. Which this is
Oh
definitely
my
something you can
fucking
see.
god!
Barbarian, come on.
Yeah.
Show me the high roll, baby.
Come on, Void.
Come on. Show it to me.
Oh, 30-20!
Nice!
Yeah!
That's why we memorize every class feature like an obsessive freak, baby. So you can take 7 hit points back, as you only take
Okay.
6 damage, as opposed to 13.
Yippee!
Alrighty.
Yeah, bye.
Plumage.
Bye.
What's up? Oh, wait. You're groveling, aren't you?
I have to grovel.
Right.
I hate this guy.
Forced to grovel to the person you hate the most. As the whirling blades go, you think to yourself, oh, perfect. Pillage is in the area of the whirling blades, but they just seem to not pass through him, but simply not strike in the areas that Pillage is. So at this point, you recognize in their offhand, they're holding what looks like a small green stone that, as every time a blade gets near, it seems to almost flash and the blade retracts back in,
Fuck you.
rendering him immune from the blades. Flint, on his turn, is stunned. Cannot do shit. Pillage, what you up to?
That's Pillage, not... That's you.
Oh. Sorry. Pillage, Plumage, you understand.
Mhm.
Right. Plumage, how deep are you in again?
80.
80. Damn, can't reach you. Alrighty. In that case, is going to walk another 30 feet and then throw 2 hand axes at you, Plumage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, terrible. Well, the higher one's a 12.
Yeah, no. Nope.
you've been in this little death trap long enough now that you're kind of getting into the zone of dodging things. And as these two hand axes come, it's pathetic attempts. No, much easier to dodge than even the blades in this very room. And you just swish past both of them effortlessly,
Very sad. It's very,
which
very sad.
seems a bit frustrated at that. Shrike. The turn
Hi,
is
can-
yours.
Can I
You are
drink
prone, so you have to get
potion?
back up.
Get
That's
back
okay.
up.
That's just half your movement.
I'll get back up and drink the
Okay.
fucking potion because I need it badly.
Okay.
As a
you do
bonus
so.
action?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
You know, if you raged, you would have resistance to all the damage you're taking.
Okay, I'll.
Rage is a bonus action.
Rage is a bonus action, but drinking the potion's also a bonus action.
But you
Yep.
can drink the potion as an action if you want.
Okay,
The official ruling is that you have to use your action, but the way I run it is you can use your action or bonus action for potions.
okay, I'll
Yeah.
use my action to drink the potion, then bonus action rage.
Okay.
Jiffy.
You heal 4d4 plus 4. Skivik, what you up to?
Shit. All right. Okay. Can I do something? Can I do a funny thing?
Sure.
So Flint is stunned.
And blinded, yes.
Can I take his gun?
That's very clever.
It's also very
And I said he's
mean.
got the short sword out right now. Given that you
True.
are Skivik, I'm gonna say make me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
All right.
And
Come
I'll
on.
and I'll say that this is not your action. This is an attack. For
Okay.
fun.
That's fair. Let's
Because I
see.
feel like people need to be rewarded for specking into extra.
That's a 16. 16.
All right. Let me see. Let me roll for Flint and see if he 12.
Oh, thank God.
He's holding it in his offhand, again, just kind of like swinging wildly, like just trying to defend himself from things that he cannot see and is too panicked and like blood pumping in his ears to hear.
Yeah.
Especially because he is currently stunned and like coughing and choking. You're able to just like in one swift motion swipe the weapon out of his offhand as he's
Okay.
holding it, not like trying to shoot with it or anything at this moment.
Skivik. By the
You
way,
now have
Pidge,
a flintlock rifle.
Pidge, how much was the inspo?
1d8.
The D8. Okay, good. Skivik steps out of the shadows, and you see a glint as he pulls up and looks through the scope. And I want to shoot the gem.
Oh.
Very clever. I'd say distance is going to be a problem, but you are Skivik the monk. So, let's see. He's 60 feet deep. He's 100 feet away right now.
Okay.
The
I don't
flintlock-
mind. I don't mind running.
I have a
40 feet.
really,
If you
really
run
good
40,
idea.
the flintlock's rifle range, the short range is 60, so that would get you out of disadvantage.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I'll do that.
And Flint can't even make an opportunity attack because he can't see you. And also he's
Yep.
stunned.
Also, he's stunned.
I forgot
Okay.
about that. But yeah, that'll
Oh.
also stop him.
Okay, so I don't have proficiency with it, but it is. Isn't it? What is the ability mod for?
It's
Isn't it like?
just your dexterity modifier.
Plus a D8. Come on, this would be
Oh,
so
show
cool.
it to me.
I could also use key points if it doesn't hit, which I definitely will do.
That's true.
Seems worth it.
Fuck.
Doesn't
Holy
matter.
shit.
27.
Woo!
Pillage this bulky, full plate armored tiefling. Almost subtly reminding you of Valakir, but almost like a shitty wannabe Valakir.
Yeah.
Horns chopped off. That menace and that smile that's all too familiar for you. Strutting forward, great axe in one hand, just casually holding just casually holding that gem in the other, because who needs to worry, right? I've got this in the bag.
Cinder,
Yeah,
can I describe a little bit?
go for it.
For fun.
Yeah.
So Skivik strides. You hear just like poof, 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 and just like yanking and pulling of metal. And Skivik comes out of the cloud of black smoke. He takes bonus action. I'm gonna take the fucking what the word. I didn't do the healing potion before. I didn't. Did
Nope.
I?
I don't think you did.
No, I said I was going to do that. I didn't. Skivik comes out of the shadows, like glugging down this healing potion, and like smashes the bottle on the floor, like reels up the gun. There's just a glint, and he's like, "I will do anything for this promotion."
And it is a perfect shot, whizzing past both of your friends, including the currently enlarged Shrike, which is not an easy target to not hit. And it flies right through and goes through the gem, bursting it into 100 pieces in the hand, and then further through the hand of Pillage. Now, normally a flintlock rifle is 2d8 plus dex, but for this scenario, because you shot through the gem, I'm going to say that absorbed a lot of the blow. So just roll me a d8 plus dex.
Okay.
And that is also the last shot that it had available at the current moment, so you will have to reload it. But you don't have ammo.
I drop the gun afterwards, like
Shit, man, fair enough. Better, I'll do you one better. You want to drop it where you know one of the pillars is?
Sure, yeah. fuck
Crush it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, smush that shit. Who needs it?
I tossed that shit.
I know,
It damages
alright.
me.
And then, like, Flynn from the background, no!
No! I mean, he has no idea.
He's gonna come out and see, like, just smashed metal.
Bro has no clue. There's just glass and metal in the fucking pillar section now.
Alright.
That thing's probably expensive as hell.
Oh yeah,
That's everything.
for fucking sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, is that gonna end your turn, Skivik?
It does.
Well, what you did was incredibly badass and all, but you are now in the crushing pillar zone again.
Fair enough.
You have indeed put yourself back in.
Damn invasion.
I think Shrike is also still in, yes?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so give me some dex saves.
I am too, I
Shrike
think.
at advantage because of danger sense.
Nat 20.
Oh
Nat
my
20.
fucking god.
Wow.
Plus evasion means no damage.
No damage.
Oh man. I think
Okay,
I'm in it
18.
too.
A dirty 20.
30-20, yeah, that'll do it too. You take only 10 bludgeoning damage.
10 and then half because I'm raged.
Yeah, halved again, so a quarter of the original
Oh,
damage for 5
I
bludgeoning.
got a 27.
Were you in
Yeah.
Yeah,
pillar?
I'm right next to Strike.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
Not a. It's hard to just keep track of where
Yeah.
everybody is. It's a thin
Yeah,
hallway
yeah,
like
but I got a 27, so.
Yeah. It's a shame. I probably could have made a battle map for this fight a little extra time. But what are you gonna do, right?
We have the
Yeah.
whiteboard.
Yep. No, we're not. We're not. No.
Not giving in again.
We're not. Look, we're this deep into this fight. Like we're not. It's not
Okay.
happening. No. Plumage, what you up to?
I am going to stand up.
Mhm. Okay.
How much feet of movement does that take to stand up?
Half.
Ugh, okay, half.
Yeah.
And
brutal.
is this lovely guy who I fucking hate, like, how far is he?
He's 60 feet deep in the chamber.
So he's
I
20
believe
feet away
you're-
from me. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
20 feet away from you. You'll have to go out of the pillar section and into the blade section, but hey. I mean-
I'm better at listen, my AC is awesome. I think I
Yeah,
will
no,
do
it's like
better than
I feel like the
Vex's.
attack rolls are better for you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand back up and face this guy.
Face him down.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now
fucking badass.
I am still a fucking bard, so I'm not that strong. But you know, I can try.
You can try.
Okay. Let me do my stuff. Okay. I will use my rapier to smack that guy in the stab him.
Mm-hmm. As you're attacking, standing face to face for the first time in a long time, Shrike and Skipik, it is apparent the extreme similarities between these two. From the general build, although Pillage is much bulkier and a bit wider, and Plumage a little bit more on the skinny and lithe side. The build is very similar. Even the face, not dissimilar from one another. But the real nail in the coffin is the fact that they both have the same horns cut off at the same spot. 25, that'll definitely hit.
Yay! Alright. I don't know whether or not I'm going to use my last key point to do Fairy of Blows, or if I should hold off. That's
Up
a
to you.
bonus action.
You can still do one unarmed strike for free as a bonus action.
Oh, neat. Okay, yeah.
Flurry of
maybe.
Blows just lets you buy an extra one if you want,
Okay, got it.
like a third one.
Let me just roll my damage for this one. It's not that high because, again, bard. But 8 never hurt. Okay, that's an 11 damage.
Nice.
And I'm actually also going to use one of my blade flourishes. I think.
No.
Yeah, I will use
If you did defensive flourish, you'd be even better
Yeah.
equipped for
I'm
the.
gonna do defensive flourish. I was doing slashing, but slashing was
And
easier.
that lets you add a D8, or not D8, a Bardic Inspiration die to the damage and also your AC for the round, if I remember correctly.
Yep. All right.
Yep, so go ahead and get that bonus damage on there, baby.
Okay,
And
that
we'll
is
see
gonna be
just how ridiculous your AC is going to be for the round.
It's what?
So you've got a 28 AC then.
Holy
So that's cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh god, imagine
Wow.
if you had shield as well. Like if you had a 1-level sorcerer dip and you had access to the shield spell.
I am
Oh,
also
yeah.
going to use my bonus action without spending a key point. Just use my bonus action to just smack him,
Go ahead.
which I think
Make
is
an
just an
attack
extra D4.
Yeah, because you're pretty low in monk. Gotta roll the hit first, of course.
21.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Look at you.
Do you add your dex bonus to your
D4 plus dex.
7?
7 additional damage. I'll tell you what. Pillage did not take that all that well. In fact, Pillage, as you're kind of battering in with these different strikes, kind of a cacophony of different things, and at the end just carefully taking a defensive stance, kind of leaning backwards, blade at the ready for potential parries. Pillage looks bloodied but also pissed. But he's about to get a little more bloody because now it's the Whirling Blade's turn.
yeah.
Who are definitely not going to hit you, but very well could hit him. Against you, that's a 7.
Nope.
Against him, okay, well, it's a natural 1 against him. Blades are having a bad day.
Ah, Blades, come on. I was relying on you.
Unfortunately,
a little
not
bit.
able to hit anyone on this round. Flint. Oh boy, Flint. This poor soul. What have you done to him?
He comes out of the shadows and sees my fucking gun. It's that French guy with the bike stolen and it's just the wheel left. Fucking video.
Oh my god.
That gun is
Poor guy.
destroying.
Flint does kind of come stumbling out of the darkness. Not quite. Actually, he doesn't really know where he's going because he's in the darkness. Flint has to walk forward to get out of the darkness, not thinking it's that long. but by the time he's out of it, he's in the range of the fear rune and the pillars. And kind of comes out and like sees what's happening, and you hear like, you're not sure if it's like a yell of anger or like a yell of anguish or a scream of fear. Maybe it's some combination of all three.
Yeah.
But you see Flint's like very rapidly considering his options. Doesn't have enough movement to get out of the pillars and fear rune at this point. So is simply going to take his action to dodge.
Fair enough.
Because he has literally nothing better to do.
Yeah.
He has no gun. You took
He has no gun.
He has no fucking gun. You took it away from him.
You took his main thing.
It's his whole thing. It's the one thing that makes him unique. How's he supposed to stand out now?
I took his fucking gun.
You did. God damn.
It's the funniest fucking thing.
You and your stupid gun, Flint.
Okay, shit, I forgot to do this. Do you guys mind if I retroactively do something?
But
Well, yeah.
Plumage. When you hit pillage, Jesus.
I love
you-
names.
Yeah.
Why do you keep saying plumage? It's plumage.
No, you're right.
It's
say
not the
I've-
word I made up yesterday.
It's Pidge's fault. I blame Pidge.
Okay, so a
Love
little bit of background, a little bit. Plumage is like old name. Okay, this is really funny. Okay, so Plumage's old name was Plunder
Plunder.
because it was pillage and plunder. I know it was pillage and plunder, and then now it's plumage.
That is so.
But I couldn't figure out the name plunder. I couldn't figure out the word plunder, so I made up the word like
Plumage.
What was it? Yeah, plumage.
Pidge couldn't remember the word plunder, and so in their brain fused together pillage and plunder and got plumage. And so that is the origin of the character name.
It also made plumage. I fucking love it. It's so dumb.
Anyway,
Oh my god, yeah.
when you hit him, he is actually going to respond with a hellish rebuke. So I need a dex save
Okay.
from you.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 19.
Oh, that's going to be a success. So you are going to take. Where's my d10s? Where the fuck are my
D10s,
d10s? Hello?
plural. Oh, whoops.
It's 2. I need 2 of them. It's not as threatening as it seems. Oh, well, apparently with those rolls it is.
Whoa.
Come on.
So it's 17 fire damage cut in half to 8.
Whoa!
Actually, kind of wolf. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, I'm
Jesus.
still I'm good. I'm not even half, but you know,
I'm
still wolf.
still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Anyway. Pillage, on his turn, is going to, as a bonus action, spend a charge of divine empowerment. And you watch as the great axe begins to glow in his hand, and he takes the opportunity to, now that he has no need for his other hand to be holding this other thing, hold the axe in both. Oh wait, no, it's not. Was it a longsword or was it a great axe we decided on? I have a longsword in my thing for some reason. Really, yeah, I'm gonna say it's a great axe. Sorry.
It was a great
my shit
axe
mixed
because you like the idea of him making like holes in the ground, and that's
Yeah.
more like great axe than
Yes,
big
Exactly. Thank you. So it's a great axe. Sorry about that.
sword.
But it's going to make 2 attacks against you, Plumage.
Mhm.
Terrible 10.
Miss.
And terrific 24.
Miss. I think.
Right.
Until the start of my next turn. Yeah, miss.
I forgot. Shit. God damn it. You bastard.
Wow.
Starts out with a wide swipe that you kind of just like take a step back from, and as you go forward thinking, all right, now it's my turn, he takes a massive overhead strike slamming the axe into the ground that you just barely like sidestep out of the way. In fact, it just barely like brushes your cheek, and you. If you had a beard, you would have just gotten a very clean shave as it slams into the ground, creating a huge dent in the floor. As Pillage kind of like pulls it out, looking shocked that you managed to not only dodge the first one, but also the second one, which was meant to be a feint. Looking at you with a bit of shock and a lot of anger. Shrike, what you up to?
Hi, I'd like to get near Pillage.
Okay.
Okay, oh, fuck, there's a lot of things. Okay, okay. Okay, well, I'd like to reckless attack. Pillage. It's
Okay.
my spear. Where's Okay, well, 18 plus 8. That's a lot.
That's gonna hit in a half.
Yeah. Okay, and then... So there's a lot of things that I don't know how I should do them.
Okay, you get actually quite a bit of bonus damage as well. Because you're
there's a lot.
Yeah.
You're still enlarged. And
I'm still
you're-
enlarged.
And you have rage, which gives
And
you
I
a-
have rage.
either a +2 or a +3 at this
It's
level. I'm not
plus
sure.
2.
Yeah, so that's plus a d4,
Plus 2, plus a d4,
plus plus if you haven't already
Plus-
added
plus my strength,
that.
which is fucking 5.
And the blood spear, I don't believe, is a +1 weapon, so I believe that's it.
Yeah, that should be it.
Jesus.
All right, blow this son of a bitch up.
There. Yep, okay, that should be everything.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No!
Maybe not.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Antiques. It was a 1d6. 1d4. 5. And I forgot what the other number. No, it was a 2 because of.
There's a 2 plus 5 plus 1d4 plus 6 or whatever.
Yep.
Not in
Yeah.
that order.
Okay. Not in that order, but 12. 12 for my trolls.
Well.
12.
And 12.
Alright, an additional 12 damage. to
And
damage.
I'd like to spend a key point to do Fury of Blows.
Well, don't you have extra
Yeah.
attack?
No, I do have extra attack.
Yeah, just
I
take your
can
second
do-
attack first.
Alright.
Hey!
Oh,
Get that shit.
So reckless, I presume, since there's no reason not to.
yeah, still reckless. Eight plus 8, that's a
16.
16.
16. Unfortunately, a miss.
Damn it.
Hey, Void.
It's alright, now you can use
Yeah.
Fury of Blows.
Oh, yeah, never mind. You can do that first. Sorry.
What?
You have Fury of Blows.
Yeah, I was gonna do Fury of Blows and then.
That is just an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So, same
That's
attack
just-
roll as before, but the damage is a d6 plus strength instead of what it was previously.
Plus the D4 as well, I think.
Plus
So-
four.
plus the-
And
plus
actually,
the-
it's the exact same, isn't it?
First, just roll 2d20 plus 8. Just
Oh,
to see
okay.
if you think.
2d20 plus 8.
God, barbarians, man.
Oh,
Okay.
10.
wow.
Well, shit, man.
Is that, what's the right word? What's that? Reckless or no?
That's reckless.
That was reckless.
That's a 2 and a
Okay.
1.
So you have another Fury of Blows if you're using a key point, don't you?
I mean, yeah, if you're spending a key point, then you'd get one
Yeah, two.
more attack.
One more?
strike.
Yeah. Make sure that you mark that you're spending a
first
key point
bonus action
though.
attack is free. Spending a key point gets you the second bonus action attack.
What?
It's like
Just
okay. So when you use your action to attack something,
Mm-hmm.
that automatically qualifies you to be able to use your bonus action to get an extra punch in as like a
Mhm.
little bit of extra like fuck you.
oh,
But
also remember your features from open.
wait.
Sorry.
If you use a key point, you basically get to turn that extra bonus action attack into 2 attacks rather than just 1.
Okay.
It's an attack duplication glitch.
Yeah, you get 1 free, and then you get if you want an
And then
extra
you pay
one.
for the second one if you want it.
Yeah,
But also, I will say, Void, remember your Way of the Open Hand features when you succeed on an attack.
Yes.
Right.
Right, I was actually gonna make him succeed a dex save so he could be knocked prone like the little shit he is.
Well, you might
That's-
still be able to do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend a key point for a flurry of blows?
Yes, I do. So
Alright.
it's just
Go ahead and roll the same attack you did again.
same 2d20 plus 8.
Come on,
Can I-
baby. Give
can
us
I-
one.
Can I please? 18 plus 8! Yippee!
Yeah, that'll hit. And then some.
Okay, and damage is it just the same?
It's a D. Yeah, it's pretty much
the same, but
It's
it's a D6
The spear was
So
D6.
D6 too.
plus D4 plus 5 plus 2.
Plus 2.
Okay,
Good
so d6 plus 5 plus 2. That's just it? No
Yeah.
more numbers need to be
Plus
added.
the
Okay.
You can added that already.
Plus
Plus
what?
the what?
The D4 from enlarge.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
right. 13.
13 more damage.
13.
And I make them do a dex saving throw, please.
Alrighty. It's not his strong suit. Ooh,
Aye.
that's a 3.
No!
yeah.
Oh,
Pro.
no, wait. It's a +3 bonus to the saving throw from their own aura. So, 6, actually.
No.
Damn. Thought I could save it, you guys.
Get
Damn.
prone, idiot.
Remind me what weapon Shrike uses again? The spear, right?
Yeah, spear.
Yeah, first one comes in, you're able to jab into the shoulder. Kind of this back and forth of like both of you simultaneously trying to get hits in while parrying the other weapon away until you eventually get a nice leg sweep on them as they're getting ready to go for like a massive overhead strike again. You see it coming and sweep under the leg and they poof onto the side. Skivik, how you doing?
Yes. Looking at how these two are doing over there, they're doing fine. So I'm going to run back to Flint
the
and
job.
yeah. So wait, with grappling, is it just like use an action and you get to do that?
Oh, grappling gets to be an attack.
Oh, it gets to be an attack. Okay. I want to. Alright then. So that like functions with like multi attack and shit.
So you could,
Shit.
grapple and then, extra attack after.
Yeah, alright. I want to try and grapple then.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go up and try one.
Sprinting back towards Flint, you dive for him. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check, since that's what Skivik specifically gets to roll for those.
Mhm.
Flint is going to fire back with his own acrobatics check. 12.
23.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like to imagine that what happens is you see the pillars begin to move, and you at this point have more or less memorized the order, and
Mhm.
you take the opportunity as you get like on top of one as you're running, and as it begins to fly upward, you take that like them and dive off of it, which lets you fly a good like 20 feet at least through the air and like slam onto Flint's unsuspecting face, grapple onto him.
And
wanna-
I just I want to punch him 2 times.
Please snap his neck.
I'd love to.
He could.
We'll see.
It is a possibility right now. Depends on how these attack rolls go.
It is actually high still. 26.
That'll hit.
and a 12.
Miss. Flurry of blows for another.
Fuck it. Why not? Give me something good. 17.
That'll hit.
Alright,
hit.
so that's
Go ahead and roll damage.
2d6 plus 12. Yeah. Damn. 19 damage.
Flint is having a real bad day, you guys.
Let me quickly mark that point off first. So yeah, Skivik's going to just like hold on to him and like he kind of just covers his like hands over Flint's eyes and is just like steering him back and forth like fucking Remy.
Oh my god, he's ratatouilleing him.
His goal, Skivik's goal here is to try and lead him into stepping onto one of the pillars. That's
Oh my fucking god, you clever son of a bitch.
because he can't move.
No, you're right. And it is the pillars now. I'm gonna say since he's immobile, he probably would automatically fail the dex save against it. That only
Yeah.
makes sense, right?
Oh my god, he's just gonna get crushed. He's
Maybe.
dead.
He might
So
die.
he automatically fails the dex save. Skivik, this does unfortunately also put you in harm's way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say since you're grappled onto him, you have a lot more mobility. But because you're kind of pinned to him in order to force him to fail, I'm gonna say you have disadvantage on the save.
Alright, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that's a worthy trade.
That's a 10.
10, so that's a fail, but with evasion, you'll take half.
Sure.
Or 17 bludgeoning damage, sliced in half for you to 8.
Ooh, very nice.
As Flint is kind of like reaching his hands back, trying to get at you and grab at you, just like panicking. Like you can hear the muffled screaming as his mouth is covered.
Oh my god.
Like stumbling around, you see the line of pillars slowly begin to start. As I like to imagine, it's kind of like a line that like speeds through the entire area. It doesn't all happen at once. You see it happening, and you push Flint forward, and like bounce off of him as you make him stumble forward directly under one of the pillars from above.
That is terrifying.
Smashes him into the ground. There's a sickening crack, like something being crushed by a hydraulic press. And as the pillar rises, it rises covered in the gore and a little bit of the rib cage of Flint the Rifle.
He met the same fate as his gun.
So mean!
Alright.
Man, Jesus, we
Oh, yeah.
that guy.
That's
Holy
terrible.
crap.
It probably would have passed already by now, just with the amount of damage. I forgot to roll the concentration check, but I didn't want to drop concentration anyways on the darkness.
Oh, you're so right. We've not been rolling concentration checks at all.
Yeah,
Well,
it doesn't
oh,
even
yeah.
because
Oh.
nobody's been in the darkness for the past little while.
Oh yeah, I've
Fleming,
been hit a lot. I feel like
Okay, in good faith, I'm gonna say you're gonna make 3 DC 14 con saves, just to to
Okay.
simulate the damage that you should have been making saves against. Does that sound fair?
yeah, sure.
I want to drop it anyways.
No, you're
no,
fine.
me.
I'm talking about Plumage now,
Oh,
Because
who
I've been
also has been
holding on
concentrating on
to-
enlarge the whole time.
Yeah.
oh, you're right. You're right.
Okay. That
give me-
is dirty
Okay, so repeat
20.
the first one.
That is dirty 20. A nat
Natural
20.
Jesus, you could keep it.
Somehow keep it.
One more.
Oh,
Damn,
6.
that's a
Alright.
shame.
That's-
Sorry.
That's as.
Strike, you unfortunately shrink back to your normal size. Still
I
very
have not
large.
spent a
just
lot of spell slots.
No longer room filling.
Okay.
Alrighty. Pillars out of the way. Plumage, your turn.
Hell yeah.
My
Skivix
only
cheering
problem
you on.
is that, yeah. Hmm. Is a 2d6 more worth it? If the bard stuff has a lot of, all right, I'll just hit him with my sword again. That's fine. That's
Alrighty,
fine.
go for it.
I want to look at other spells though, because I do have a lot of. Wait, he's
This fight
armored,
took
right?
longer than I expected. Yes.
I have heat metal. He is a tiefling though, so you know it's not gonna be that useful. But still,
Yeah.
you know, heat metal is heat metal, and because I'm not concentrating anymore.
A heavily armored tiefling getting obliterated by heat metal. Where have I seen this one before?
Yeah, I'm gonna use heat metal on his armor.
Alrighty. So that takes effect on the start of his turn, yes?
Once the spell ends, if it's a creature,
Yeah.
creature must succeed on a con. Any creature within physical contact with this object takes fire damage when you cast a spell until the spell ends. It doesn't say
When you cast-
when it happens. It says when you cast a spell.
Uh,
So those-
let me look at this.
Okay, I can use my bonus action to cause the damage. That's the thing.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so you
so-
take.
Takes 2d8 fire. Go ahead and roll that.
Mhm.
It is resisted. God, it's crazy that there's no save for it. And I assume you're targeting the armor?
Oh yeah, definitely. 11.
Alright.
D8.
Cut in half.
2d8. 11 damage, and then I am also gonna bonk him on the head with my with my bonus action. Oh wait, no. When I use the I could use those.
Yeah, you
Never
can't.
mind.
You'd have to make
Um,
your action. Sorry.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Okay, yeah. I think that's gonna be the end of my turn now, I guess.
Alrighty, the whirling blades. Oh, and your AC returns to 20 now, by the
Yes,
way.
yes,
Thank
yes.
God. Because holy shit.
28 was
Casual
nice.
28. Can't believe you
Can't
rolled
believe I
max
rolled
on
that high.
shit.
That's so
That was-
funny.
And the crazy thing is that I rolled like a 25 against you, having forgotten. I was like, yes, I finally get to hit Pidge. Son of a bitch. Anyway, whirling
I love
blades
that.
are going for Shrike, Plumage, and Pillage. Shrike, that's a 14.
They're
Plumage.
divided.
16. Oh no, this isn't damage. This is to hit.
Oh. You said
And
14.
Pillage, 14. I think nobody gets hit
Miss.
then.
Nobody gets hit.
At this point, the entire group of combatants are kind of learning to accommodate for the blades and fight around them. You know, it's interesting because like in between all of like the parries and the back and forths that are happening, there are these moments where like everybody just kind of like leans back all at once as a blade comes back and then goes directly back to fighting again. It's interesting. It's almost like a very careful dance as you're simultaneously trying to get one over on your opponent while also not leaving yourself vulnerable to the natural hazards of this environment. Anyway, Flint is dead. Pillage is angry.
Fuck this guy. I hate this guy.
Pillage is going to use 2 charges of Divine Empowerment this time.
Oh.
As a
Oh
bonus
yeah,
action.
maybe I somewhat regret letting Cinder play his favorite class. Because my first idea was like, oh, Pillage would probably be a paladin. And
Yep.
then
Why did you let him play his favorite class?
I don't know. It made sense.
Valakir was already like super paladin adjacent, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, my bad guy would probably be a paladin." And I was like, "A paladin, you say?"
I I mean, listen,
Anyway.
Bard with like their like other half
Oh,
being paladin,
don't
it
get me
makes
wrong.
sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
Gonna make 2 longsword attacks, or not longsword. Sorry, I have longsword written on my sheet. 2 great axe attacks against you, as the great axe this time flares, almost like burning with this spectral flame on it. Much better.
Shit.
So that's a 25,
Yeah, that hits.
and also an 18, which is a miss. But I got one. Damn it.
You're the one that
Alright.
encouraged me a high AC.
And you are lucky that you did, because if you had gotten hit by both of these, it would have been disastrous, let me tell you. So that is going to be nice. 13 slashing damage from the
Okay.
great axe. And
Oh,
then,
it's never, when he says slashing damage, oh, it's never good.
I know.
4, 8, 10, 12, 15 radiant
Okay.
damage.
Why did you go like 4, 8? Like
I was counting my d6s.
I know, but it's sad. Hey. Yeah, I'm on 5 HP.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's
Pillage looks
fine.
pissed and ready to finish this. Shrike, what you doing?
Okay,
You've barely even been given the time of day by Pillage, other than to
Oh wait. I
other
have to roll
than
my con save.
for him to try and defend himself against your attacks.
yeah.
Cinder,
Okay,
my con
Oh.
save.
The con save. Yes, make the con save.
Okay.
It's a DC 14 because it was 28 damage total in one hit.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, I failed. No, my heat metal
Alright.
already.
okay, I think I'll just
Mr. Heat
make
Metal
a
goodbye.
attack against Pillage.
Can you imagine being such a bastard that as a tiefling you choose for your virtue name to be Pillage? Yeah, my virtue name is I steal things. Like word.
Side.
My virtue name is I like to hurt people.
I'll make this a reckless attack, and then that'll just be plus. Come on, a 20
Nat
Plus an
20.
Hochi mama.
Okay, that'd be
Woo, nat 20.
26 plus.
No 46. No 4.
No,
unfortunately.
yeah, no 1d4. Just be the 2 plus my strength. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. 2d6 plus 4, got 13.
Okay. Shrike.
Yeah.
You've been going at Pillage here for a good long while, and Pillage has been completely and totally tunnel visioned on your friend. You've been ignored for too long, and you're sick of it. And you take the opportunity as they're wailing into your friend here in one upward strike, a small divot in the armor. The spear wedges in, and then you push harder using all of your strength and up through the throat. Congratulations.
Woo!
As,
I spit on his body.
as you pull the spear out, I believe you get hit points back because you're
Yeah.
using the one spear.
Yeah, 2d6 plus
Yeah, there you go.
temporary hit points.
Yep. The spear kind of glows as the blood gets sucked into it, and the body onto the ground before one of the whirling blades comes through and kind of gets jammed as it's getting stuck on its armor, like on the armor, like slowly sawing into it like a buzzsaw. I assume that you guys would very expeditiously escape from the fucking death trap by getting
Yeah.
to the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where you do in fact find...
After we loot the bodies.
Oh,
yes, of
let's
course.
loot the bodies.
We
Thank you for reminding.
taking that shit,
You
man.
know,
We
yeah,
taking all
seeing my literal clone be sawed
Aren't
in
you
half
the
wasn't
clone, technically?
traumatized enough. Yes, I am technically the clone, but that's not the point. Being sawed in half.
Your ass ain't the original. That
Well,
was
guess
the
who's
original,
still-
and the original
Guess who's
dead.
still standing?
This is some Mauler twin shit.
I just say that.
Like, I just imagine like Plumage just like after the whole fight is like taking their breath and then the saw and then just buzzsaw like and they're just kind of standing there like, ew, that is
Ooh.
oh.
It's like watching yourself get sawed in half.
Yeah.
Anyway, kind of very carefully looting the bodies. You have to kind of drag what's left of Pillage's body away from the trap since you can't seem to figure out a way to turn it off, at least not in the short term. Especially because the thing that seemed to calm the trap was shattered into a million pieces.
I'm gonna take my greater healing potion now because I'm at 5 HP.
Understandable. Yeah. You're able to very carefully drag the body, kind of seeing the, how you say, the patterns of the trap and able to make your way through. Ugh, jeez. Sorry, big stretch. Needed it after that. I was leaned over for too long.
Yeah.
You're able to pull the body aside, both parts of it. Looking through, you interestingly don't find too much of value. You find on the current coin purses between the two of them, you do find a combined 234 gold pieces across both of them.
Damn.
But the rest of it is just all very standard equipment. Nothing magical that really strikes you as like, oh shit, we should take this.
Ugh. This is an awful reunion when it comes. Ugh.
So, like, yeah, they two, you're two, like, twins.
No. No. I mean, I thought it was a little obvious I'm void folk, but. Basically, clone, kind of.
Ah.
I was part of the Red Shepherds for a little bit early in my life, but, left. Obviously.
Huh.
So I have that sailing experience.
That makes a lot of sense.
That was definitely not traumatizing, seeing
At all, no.
that. Ugh.
We need to take a short rest.
Yeah.
Yes, and you are indeed able to do so. Especially since, unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, I think this is a very good place to close this chapter for Uppsala monks.
Yeah.
Thank you all for... Jeez, sorry.
Oh, God, what was that?
Sorry, that's what happens when you get old. Really? No laugh? You guys always laugh when you make jokes about me being old. I'm not allowed to make old jokes about myself? Damn, okay. I didn't realize it was like that. Anyway, thank you all so much for showing up. I really appreciate it. I know that this was a bit scuffed. I was frankly swamped this week and did not have time to prep everything that I would have liked, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, side note, y'all skipped like 2 full encounters.
Whoa!
Yeah.
This was meant to be
yeah,
a 3
that makes
encounter
sense.
day.
I thought it was kind
Uh,
of weird that we were dealing with the boss like first encounter.
Yep.
What the
Those scouts that you guys got
How did
hassled
we
by right at
skip
the beginning.
them?
Well, there was a Yuan Ti, an abandoned Yuan Ti, in those tunnels, and when they tried to crawl through those tunnels, it fucking got them. That was an encounter that you guys were able to skip entirely with your 22, 22, 25 stealth checks.
Oh.
There was also a second ambush that was possible if you lingered in the statue room for too long, but you solved that puzzle instantly.
Oh my god.
The shepherds literally just did not have enough time to like stage their trap, and so you just slipped right on through before they got the chance.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to show off
Whole
like how
thing?
strong the monk is in like multi-encounter days. Like, oh boy, I can't wait for them to like spend a bunch of key points, then take a short rest and get them all back. It's gonna be great. And here we are.
One combat. It was a good combat.
One fight.
I think.
But hey, to be fair, I think it was a pretty cool fight for something I kind of threw together.
Yeah.
I
think
like
having a fight like that in a death trap, I think, is a super interesting
Oh,
concept. and
very
something I might do
fun.
again.
Can
Wait.
Void it's about like character concepts that didn't really get expressed in like the thing. Void, can you tell them about your idea for why Strike became a Black Dove
why
member?
Shrike became a Black
Yeah.
Rose member.
Yeah, Black Rose member.
Okay, so Ash, I already told you about like the therapy idea, right?
Mhm.
And like Paige let me know that usually Black Rose members become members like through family or friends. So my therapist
Oh
got me
my
into the
God.
Black
No.
Your therapist was a member and was like, you know what? You know what this raging barbarian needs? A little bit of discipline in their life. Let's teach them the power of ki.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Definitely an unusual way to enter the Black Rose. But you know what? Fair enough. Damn, they really be letting
And you
anyone
know
in
what?
these days.
Considering Strike's 5 levels into Monk, I think it's working.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
your monk far outweighs your barbarian now.
Yeah.
And the rage within very much seems tempered. While we're on the topic, actually, I will say, as a very small epilogue, I just want to say, and I don't want to do a whole scene for this because it's something that we'll handle later, but you are able to actually take the the Red Shepherd ship back because, you know,
Mhm.
yours was cannonballed.
Yep.
And with that, you are able to sail back, where Skivik, you are indeed promoted to Raven status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. With that awesome ass. Oh my god.
That was fucking like, God. This is Spud. This is why I love you, because you're so clever in combat, and you do things like that I could never predict, like stealing Flint's gun, crushing Flint's gun, using Flint's gun to shoot the fucking stone out of Pillage's hand. Come on, dude. Leading him into the pillars while he's grappled and blinded by you? Fuck, dude.
It's so like
I love the way your brain works. It's
Right.
incredible. And it like, you as a player inspire me to like keep trying to come up with interesting locations for
Holy
combat to happen,
shit.
because you always take advantage in the most beautiful ways. I love it so much.
Thank you. I love such a fun fight.
Yeah, I want to
such
do
a fun
more.
fight for you, not for.
Oh, I mean, Skivik had a fucking great time as
Yeah,
usual.
Skivik
Apparently,
a great time, but oh
apparently
my
Skivik is just fucking great at this.
I need to play more Shadow Monk. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, dude.
I also love that Skivit's entire motivation was the promotion.
Yeah, man. Shit.
It's so
You know who
funny.
gets
I love
promoted
that you
in the
would
Black
bring it
Rose?
up sometimes.
Fucking nobody. That shit doesn't happen.
No, I know. But like, just
Yeah.
I love that he would like declare it. It's so funny. Like,
Yes.
For
my promotion.
I love the idea of like mortal fear overtaking him and like the desire to be promoted, giving him the bravery to push through.
Yeah.
And to be clear, when I say I love the way Spud does combat, I don't mean to like discount, either of you, because you're both also excellent and I love having you around. Allow me to be very clear about that. Anyway, I think we've had enough post-game rambling. I think this was a really fun time. Thank you all for showing.
Yeah.
And we will see you for MT when we see you for MT. Maybe that'll be next week. Hopefully. I don't know.
I don't
See
think it
ya.
is, but yeah. Bye bye.
you.
Bye.